2 hours. I am
slowly feeding him, replacing your blood with pure coffee.
Buckle up, kids.
Walk up to the land of steampunk.
We'll try not to derail the campaign.
All right.
Okay, that's enough. That's it. Fuck it. You got
see, there's the difference.
Yeah.
fucking asking for it, man.
Highly trained professional.
I'm sorry. What is that thing ducking?
Oh, it just moved from one to the other. I don't know.
It'd be kind of cool to do like a shadow stream where everybody just talks in the radio voice for their characters.
Oh.
The Brass Lantern was that.
Yeah, that's true.
Doing like a D&D campaign like that would be kind of fun.
Hey, I used to be on the Brass Lantern.
Would though.
Same.
Me too.
I don't know who they got to be the main guy, Brass Lantern, but it just doesn't feel good. It feels bad. Like
The guy who created it is the Brass Lantern.
well, he doesn't understand the character. He doesn't understand that the character needs to talk more like real authentic character.
Oh.
Drogon. Drogon Lumberjack Fast.
What?
Wait, I thought you were the main.
Drogon
I thought you
Stonebrow.
played the Brass Lantern.
I played the Brass Lantern one time in a live reading for the senior center.
You were the narrator,
You hear that?
weren't you? Or
Everyone
something in
thinks the
general.
Brass
You were on
Lantern
it for
is
more
dead.
than just the one time.
Oh yeah, no,
right?
I was
were
like a
somebody.
recurring bad guy.
Oh, that's right.
I was
Okay.
John Countryman, the most evil man in a country, or something like that.
The most feeble man?
Evil.
The most.
I can't touch you!
Hey, ever see Unbreakable?
So,
Unbreakable's villain was the most feeble man.
After gaining an osteoporosis count of over 100%, he became pure evil.
I am the one wicked.
Actually, that would be really fucking fun.
What's that?
This is not right. Scale.
It's
Trapped
a
in the eternal battle with gravity itself.
He's a necromancer because he needs to
I
find better
am
bones.
a
He's just like,
wizard.
fuck,
Obviously,
I
it should be better. Okay,
What's up?
welcome back to Kingdom of Steam.
Choo choo!
His face.
Last time, you guys have made your way into Red Cove. You got, after linking up with the personal yacht of Lord Quinn.
Your big boss,
That's
the
it.
person who owns the entirety of the railway,
It's kind of our boss.
including the station that you are currently in. That is part of his territory, so to speak.
This is rough.
He has basically told you guys, like, good job for keeping the passengers safe. But also, good news, he knows where the ruby is.
Except not exactly where the ruby is. Just
But
that we're heading there.
In
which
general, it is
Red
going to Red Cove.
He told us that last time.
Yep, we're recapping.
Yes.
And so you take in the sights as you pull into Red Cove, and you stay within the station itself, which is this massive kind of almost like hotel-like resort / complex mall, everything kind of place.
It is the space within Red Cove, the city of Red Cove, that is essentially all Quinn's kingdom, his house.
It is still his property in a sense. Yes.
And his laws reside in the station as well.
Within accordance to Red Cove, they have reached an agreement to how things should work inside the station for each location.
You went into the station and did some. Well, you also did some inspection of what had happened on the train. You found out stuff like there was a infernal runes on the engine of the mechanical man. You met up with Otto, who
you handed the infernal engine to.
Along with a bunch of plans and...
Yeah.
your research.
Stuff I discovered and whatnot.
We had just to give more remembering of background stuff. Bartholomew, you have been tasked by the devil Samantha to find the name of the person who gave out those runes to
The
whoever
name of
has
the
them.
devil or demon.
Yeah, who has
given somebody access to this infernal knowledge that they should not have.
yeah.
Just their name. Name of the responsible demonic party.
Rills, who is not here tonight, was given the task by the devil Dimitri, which you guys don't know about, to locate and kill the person who
Stole the ruby.
stole the ruby.
Yeah.
You're trying to find out about the magic? He's trying to find out about the ruby.
Yeah.
No, well, he's
We'll
trying
find
to
out.
not find out, assassinate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the end of the episode last time, you were all hanging out, having some delicious burgers, I believe. And Rills was gambling a little bit, and everybody was just kind of relaxing and getting ready to tuck in for the night. When some very sharp-eyed members of the party noticed some cloaked figures heading towards Lord Quinn's private hall and quarters where
they should not be allowed to be in even.
where
No, I
you
should
will
go
be
in
sleeping as well as Lord Quinn. So I believe where did we end off exactly?
We ended off right here. Roll for initiative.
Can I offer one suggestion?
Yeah.
The devil and the angel, I just put in my notes for whatever reason, I called them Afterlife Inc.
Afterlife.
Okay.
Because I was like,
It isn't.
refer to
That's
them.
not too far from how things are working down there.
I love it. Do you have
I was
a
like, what?
tracker, or you want me to
The
do
tracker
that?
is up.
Could be an afterlife affiliates. So it's like, hey man, I gotta go to my AA meeting, unfortunately.
Let me see if there's a.
Am I bad guys A or bad guys B?
Your B.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see it here.
And the initiative tracker is up if you want to use that.
Yes, please use it. It is a D&D 5,000.
What, 5,000?
It's under 9,000. Yeah.
That's just Vegeta as a salesman. It's under 9,000!
Hey, you can take this bad boy home today. It's under 9,000.
Nappa's just like, what, 9,000?
What a sale.
All right, we're still waiting on. Oh, we got Grogan and Hulaman so far. So we
Yeah.
need Bartholomew and Hobbs.
It's
Sorry,
coming.
I'm at
Are we having
15
trouble?
there.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
I just gotta put it
And
in the...
Fuzzy, what'd you get?
I'm coming. It's gonna be a sec. It's just the app is acting very silly.
If you need actual dice at some point, because the app is broken, just say the word. There's tons of dice.
True.
Someone's writing an ad blocker or something, especially with the logic built into the site. What that means.
You have the dice. Use the dice.
I'm sorry. It's gonna be a sec. It's just a thing Thor's is forever.
Are you on?
Sometimes D&D Beyond is really, really slow. That has definitely happened more than once. It's like, okay, I've been loading this for like 5 minutes.
Can you roll a d20 just so we
Yeah,
could
just
get
roll a
going?
D20.
I don't even know how to do that. What is that? What is this? Let's spin the box. Oh my god.
7 on the die.
Okay, so
Seven.
he's gonna be below.
Do you
the
have more than
starters
3
here.
dexterity or an initiative?
No, it doesn't really matter.
Okay, so you're on the
Yeah.
bottom of the initiative
Either,
order anyway.
Yeah, no
either
matter
just
what,
before or just
fudge.
after Hulaman.
Derp.
All right,
Okay.
me first then.
Roll that copy.
Yeah, you rolled really well. All right, so you want to describe the hallway and the area that these are in? Build the atmosphere a moment before you start slicing it.
No, you do that.
Well, you notice that the general ornateness of the whole place kind of kicks up a notch, even in the hallways. It just Everything is really beautiful. There's actual like electric lights lining the hallways in these ornate glass sconces, and everything is very pristine and very classy. And then there's these kind of grubby cloaked figures, which do whatever these grubby cloaked figures do.
Yeah. He's got the first guy and the thing. I guess these guys are gonna do a. Have you called out to them? Have you said anything?
I yelled, stop them to the guards. Trying to
Right, okay. Yeah.
Oh, do we need to roll for the guards? I'll do that.
They're on our turn. They're on our DM
okay.
slot.
Okay.
You take one, I'll take one. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen first, is that this guy's gonna come up here and just be like, what are you
Go back, kind of.
Yeah, go back. What are you doing here? You're not allowed up here? And then this guy's gonna stab him in the chest, or try to.
Oh my god. That escalated quickly.
+4 to hit. He's wearing armor. That's not going to work. It's going to glance off the chest of the guard.
I actually think it might. Hold on.
Really?
Yeah. Because
did he shank it or did he shank it?
Well, it depends on the armor. If they're wearing heavy plate, it's 18 at least.
Well, it's. I think. Oh, you're pulling up actual guard stats?
yeah, because I'm looking for
AC 16. Yep.
Yeah,
it does not hit. It glances off.
It does, because he's got a chain shirt. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and so yeah, the other guy's like, what the? And so he's gonna attack back.
14.
And
Metal hit?
yeah. Okay.
We'll just sit here and watch these NPCs.
Yeah, exactly. These are gonna do the whole fight.
Why should we get involved? This is stuff. That's
I'm
what
clearly good.
That's why I pay you the money. Anyway.
It makes sense.
That's my tax dollars at work.
You know, I totally do still have fries here. Oh god, that guy did a backflip, dude.
No.
Yeah, A is work. That works.
Yeah. But I'm trying to do.
Oh, that character?
Hold
Yeah.
on. Well, I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah, you do that for yours, and I'll do my own thing.
Okay. And that is on one of my dudes, so we're gonna do total of that much. Yeah, he gets a sword into his side, and everybody just freaks out. Like the second that first blow comes through, that first exchange, everybody else is just like being nuts. This guy's gonna run up here. And he is going to. Oh, he could. Hold on.
They each get.
Yeah. So the other guy, this guy again, stabs the guard after he gets hit. This knife goes back out. He does make the hit.
7.
Yeah, so he gets stabbed. Is he still alive? Yes, yep. Yeah, very good. The other guy is gonna try to stab him as well. Those both are gonna hit.
The guard is down. Pool of blood.
There was a third bad guy attacking?
The second
Second
they
bag-
each have 2 attacks.
They each have 2 attacks.
You must have ordered Little Caesars.
Watch you.
Yeah, these 2 are
Oh,
gonna...
weird. All the bad guys in this game seem to be targeting Parker.
Oh,
Oh, weird.
It's almost like Valheim, huh?
These guys
You
are
want
gonna
the
run
smoke,
up
that's your
there. And these guys are gonna duck into this corner.
Like they're rushing that doorway.
Yeah. And also getting out of the line of sight of you guys. It is...
Drogon's turn.
Oh shit!
That's it.
Movement-wise, how far can I actually reach?
Yeah, a roller.
Each card is like 5 spaces.
No, just kind of tit. You know, like that's 5. You move it a little bit. That's 5. You know.
Yeah, I think each card is roughly 5 to 6 spaces. Yeah.
Yeah. No problem. They're just kind of like guesstimate your movement. That's what I'm
It's a
asking.
hallway. You can barrel down it. It's okay.
As an action,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to create Eldritch Cannon.
Uh-huh. You need an Eldritch Cannon?
I'm just going to keep it right on me.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you change your mind.
True. I'm choosing the flamethrower this time.
Ooh!
15-foot cone.
Holy crap!
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
cool.
Will this set other things on fire?
15-foot cone of fire. Each creature takes 2d8 fire damage, half on a dex. Doesn't state.
Okay.
Let
It
me
might.
check here.
Unless it says that it doesn't set things on fire.
Oh, that's not.
No, that is
that
the way.
really how it
That's how it works. Yeah.
Fire just-
There's like some that are like you can't light stuff on fire with this.
Yeah, some things are.
But anything else, just
But-
will be
if it's- if
damaging.
things-
This is property damage.
this
is what
is
you're
property
warning,
damage.
Red.
Yeah.
This gorgeous ornate hallway that we just described. It's about to have a big old scorch mark
5,
on
10,
it.
15. It stops in him.
Okay. Oh, so you're
He has spaced it out perfectly.
but it doesn't.
Is a 15-foot cone.
Okay, so it is going out.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's
it's gonna scorch the walls.
He's gonna scorch one corner.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just checking.
Test your flamethrower on a corner of the wall
That was
Make
small
sure-
spot.
to make sure it doesn't damage the material.
Make sure there's no allergic reaction.
Talk about spreading democracy.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. The fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Unfortunate.
Ah, interesting.
Unfortunate.
You sure you still want to do that?
That's work, buddy.
Deep fried.
We're not
Are the,
telling
are
you
the
you
walls
can't.
wood?
There's,
Oh, yeah, this place
there's
is-
a lot of wood. There's a
Yeah.
lot of stone.
Paper.
In that case.
There's art on the walls.
Hey, how do
Starting
you
back
get
here.
after?
Hold on. I'm going to run there in a moment. Rather than flamethrower, I'm going to do something to help the rest of us.
Oh.
Give us flamethrowers.
Everybody's
I'm
got
creating-
It's not your fault.
I'm creating 3 smaller flamethrowers to give to them to deflect blame.
Are you serious?
No.
That would be cool. That would be cool if you could.
Eldritch Cannon Protector.
Okay.
All of us within 10 feet of me, any number of creatures I choose receive 1d8 plus 3 temporary hit points.
Ooh, 10 hit points at this low level. That's a lot, too, potentially.
This is why we don't
Everybody
pull our
gets
punches.
10 temporary hit points.
Oh, let's go.
This is why we don't pull our punches.
Support Tinkerer right here.
Yep.
That's very sweet.
There is a spot for the temper things.
I get to do that as a bonus action every turn.
That's wild. I don't feel so
I
bad
got
about all these
that
merfolk
exactly
having 2
what
attacks now.
Don't say that. You say
You
things
already
out loud.
said that.
No, I didn't.
That they have 2 attacks, yeah.
You did?
No. You said just said this.
Oh. That's the stat block you pulled up. I don't know what I'm talking about.
So, because it was an
Don't say
action to
that.
do that, and I don't actually have a bonus action I don't have a bonus action otherwise, I'm just going to chill here with you guys for a moment.
Okay.
Right.
If, if we move up, do we lose the 10?
Oh no,
Oh, okay.
that's yours.
Oh, so it's like you
What's
cast
that
it
mean?
and the people around you have it,
You're
and
right.
they can go wherever they
Okay.
want afterwards.
Yep.
So,
Everyone within 10 feet.
I
before
will
go
kill your
whack.
character.
Get it.
Wait, why did you say that before he did it? I know, that was so
But you
Wow.
ran up last time when you shouldn't have to, like, bigger than you enemies, and got destroyed.
well, you know what? I lived through that.
You did.
What I didn't live through was angry fireball. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's true.
So So just hold on. I haven't even said anything yet, bro.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I mean, look, I understand.
Oh, talking to a lad.
I have a certain menage a trois. Oh, dude, there's this guy.
Swamp?
Occasionally, it, like warns me not to do bad stuff. It's
Oh boy.
I love the idea that Mark Allen can kind of break the fourth wall and talk.
I'm bro poo, man. Like,
It got a little weird after that near-death experience.
It's got the sight.
So at first level, I'm gonna cast what? All right. Well,
We should
you
call it
got
a
me. I'm
shite.
gonna run up a little bit,
A little bit.
Shitting.
All right.
Uh-huh.
How far?
and funnily enough, about as close as Drogar wanted to be.
Oh, just a little bit,
For
huh?
those guys, yeah. Well, you know, I
Do
mean,
you want to be against the wall, or do you want to be really close to the other two bad guys hiding
yeah,
there?
there's a guy behind. You got your back to a bad guy.
okay, so we'll go with it. And we're just gonna
Back to a bad guy who's noted for stabbing.
Yes. Stabby bad guys.
In Tucker's defense, he's used to stab. The scroll stabbing.
That is fair.
You're not doing it right. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave. So make a con save for me.
Ooh. Okay.
A bunch of them are gonna.
Yep, I'm gonna have to do that too. Do we do individual ones
Yeah,
or?
yeah.
Oh, +1. What's the DC?
12.
Okay.
Yeah. This is 15-foot cube.
The two right in front of you pass,
Okay.
and the other.
This one passes.
Yeah. Wait, how far does Thunderwave go?
At
15-foot cube. So the same
5,
as his
10,
Same as-
15. Yeah.
And it would go
It'll get all the
in
way
a
over.
cube, so that's not going to hit the two with the axes, actually.
No, not these guys.
In which
But
case,
it
I'm
goes to
sorry.
these guys.
This guy then is going to fail.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
This guy
half of them failed and
Gets
half
kind of blasted against the wall, and this
He'll
guy
also
gets
get
pushed
blasted.
back. And
10 feet? So into the wall.
You can see them smacking each
yeah,
other.
they get pushed 10 feet away from us.
They
Plop.
bam, both into the wall. This thing echoes throughout the whole
Yeah,
place.
it's loud as fuck.
It
so.
is super loud. That's gonna.
For the
That's
surprise.
reality. So I rolled 8 thunder damage,
Okay.
and you would take 4 on your saves. So whoever saved. And hopefully that, kind of alerts the rest of the place that something is going down. Everybody! There's some stabby guys out there!
All right.
Audible out to 300 feet.
Yeah.
So there's a...
That's,
I
yeah.
think everybody's ears are ringing a little.
Oh, wow, okay.
So
Or I could
next.
roll my die
Is
on
there
my
anything else?
foot.
I moved and I cast, and I don't have any bonus actions.
That guy B.
I used my D20 just now.
You can use mine if you want.
No, you're so stupid.
You might just have to roll with it.
No! No! Oh! Boy! Tucker! Mark Tholomew lets out this booming blast, and the shrouded figure right in front of you kind of ducks away, kind of like from a very aerodynamic shape that just makes the whole thing kind of pass by them. Looks up at you. All you see is like glowing eyes, almost kind of like you just see the reflection of like light on eyes in the darkness, and quickly just tries to do a standard good old knifing stab at you. The first one, nat crits, and the second one is an 18 to hit.
No. Yes.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Calculate up that crit.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
I'm
I'm
gonna
about
have to calculate up that crit.
I
How do we
bet you
do?
got that 10 HP barrier.
I don't think it's going to matter.
Probably not.
That's gonna be.
I might be going to
6, 7, 8.
visit
And then
Sam
my die
again.
roll.
Already.
So 11 on the first hit.
Okay.
Plus another 4
Okay.
for a total of 15.
Total, really? Okay.
15 total.
All right. Well,
So you only took 5 real damage.
You only take 5 damage. Yeah, the 10 hit points are now gone.
Crit, man.
There's no lasting effects on the people who failed the thunder wave, right? I'm not usually the recipient of a thunder
They
wave.
do get knocked around a bit.
Yeah,
They just got pushed. They don't even go prone, which I think is weird.
Yeah. Huh.
Do
Interesting.
they beat you 3? I think they do.
I think they do, and it's kind of half and half with that,
Yeah.
right? I feel like
Most
some
of the
people just stay down even if you push them.
This other one here, with the little torch, comes over to you as well. He was very upset that you pushed him against the wall. He kind of makes this like little like sort of noise at you.
Very Zane vibes from what I've just done.
16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. How about a 12? What are you doing, rushing into the
I
front
warned
like
you.
that?
What?
I warned you.
Are you wearing armor?
Yes,
Are
leather.
you naked right now?
What's your DC? Wait,
How is
What
that?
is your dex?
it has to be 12.
Do you have any
I have
plus
like
to
no
your
dex.
Ah,
Yeah, but like
Do
if
you
it's
have a
0, you
10?
still have 12.
It adds 1, I think.
it's 10.
Yeah,
Dude, you don't have you can't have that on.
10 is without armor. 10 is
Armor leather.
unarmored, right?
Living with in
What is your dex
is
a
it
10?
Look, the armor is just
Oh,
one.
you lucked out. You take 6 total damage
Hold on,
from
let's
the.
make sure you said this right.
Okay,
I
all right.
think
Sure,
I do.
that's
It's equipped.
What kind of armor is it that you have?
Leather.
Leather? That is a dex heavy.
You have plus 0
Yeah.
for your dexterity, so that should still be 12 though. Isn't leather armor at least plus 2?
No, it's
I
11.
don't
Because
think
I had the
so.
same problem with
Studded leather.
oh,
Studded leather is the plus 12, I think.
Ah.
You're gonna have to go to the like shop somewhere and get yourself some better armor.
Just walk around in heavy plate just to live.
But
Big steel box.
you're lucky. I only rolled 1s for this attack, so you take a total of 6 more damage. And then these two are going to take the run action and head towards this door. You falling asleep, Mike?
I'm sorry, you're drunk.
Oh, no.
Stop touching my leg. Not my leg.
And that is and then I also have the guard. The guard will step forward and
Stop right there, criminal scum.
yeah. They get. Can you show me the stat again?
Pay the fine or go to jail.
The guard is going to like call, we're under attack, kind of a thing. He's gonna yell. Not that the Thunder Wave's probably done a better job of that than he does, but he's just following protocol, and he swings and misses on one of the guys that's looking like he took holding an axe. I'm also going to make a perception check for behind the door.
I think that's a great idea. I mean, there's definitely a... Yeah, absolutely.
And it is now Hulaman. Hulaman's up. Fuzzy Hobbs is on deck.
Alright.
I gotta get some guys off my bro here. Hand axe first.
Okay. You switch to
That'd
the...
be a 24.
That'll definitely hit.
That's insane.
24 to hit?
You won't hide.
What are you, level 3? What the? That's it. Oh, okay. And that's not even a
9 damage.
9 damage. All
Okay.
right.
On
to
to
that
which one?
To that one there,
Yeah.
which is the one that failed the thing.
I haven't that's number 4 in my notes, but
Yeah. Okay. How many things?
bonus action.
And that's accurate. That's what we're doing.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm going to
You-
spend a key point
Okay.
and do flurry of blows.
Hold on, because that guy crumples after the first
Oh.
hit. He just goes, ah!
Oh.
And he is, dead. Very
Wait.
dead.
How much did you hit him for? Oh, he had
He
already
he
taken-
was the one who took the full thunder wave damage before.
Oh.
He's dead.
Do I have movement left to hit the second guy?
By my own movement, if you started next to me, you should have 1 space forward, so you could end right next to.
You could stand over
You
the
could
dead
go
body.
down
yeah.
this way, or you can go up that way. Well,
Yeah, I'm trying to get this guy off of Mark.
Marky Mark.
I'm just gonna move the
Yep.
dead.
Bring out the dead.
I'm very dead.
I'm not quite dead.
Not as good. Only a 12.
12. That is a
Not
miss.
gonna hit. That'll miss. This one was the stealthier one, and it kind of like just shifts to the side, and all you get is cloak. Look at me being descriptive.
You're doing great.
I don't know.
Anything
what I'm
else?
doing.
That's it. That's what
You
that's a-
did.
that's-
Wait, you
that's
did
an action?
flurry. You did flurry of blows.
Yeah.
That's 2 hits. Did you do 2 attacks?
No, I did not. Is it? I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I'm
Yep.
still
that's
learning
when
this.
you can do a bonus attack and just do 1 hit. But
Yeah.
flurry of blows with the
18.
keep.
A
That'll hit.
standard unarmed strike.
Yes.
4 max damage.
8 damage. All right. The cloaked figure groans.
Cool. Fuzzy, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna probably do. I'm all the way in the back here. Can I want to try to see what I can get, like just a little bit up closer. This is one of the bad guys right here. Right? I'm just gonna look at him. I cast Toll of the Dead.
Ooh.
He's gonna go. I'm gonna get him.
Is that a save?
Is that a savings throw, or I think it is.
It takes a wisdom saving throw of 13.
Failure.
That's right, you failed it. You failure.
And then so you roll damage.
Is
And
that-
that one has not been damaged yet.
No, he
correct?
has.
It's the
This one?
lower.
Yeah, he's been hit.
Oh, he
Was
has been?
he?
Oh, he takes the big number then.
Oh, he'll
Yeah.
take. You get to roll the D10s
D12, I
or
think.
D12s or whatever they are. Yeah.
Okay.
He got hit by the guard.
But still just 1d8, right?
A D12 or whatever it
No,
says.
it's
Toll of the
1d8.
Dead. Toll of the Dead does more damage to damaged target.
Yeah, if they've already been hurt, I think it goes up.
Oh yeah, if it's missing any of its hit points instead, it takes 1d12.
Yep.
Okay, I'm so glad we're gonna go with that one instead.
Oh, did you?
You don't know what I said to him. It's secret. This is you're on that side of the table. Okay.
Somebody spiked whatever he ate or drank at the club. Over
He's
here.
hungry.
He's angry.
8 damage. All I heard was da 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 because the gnome came.
Okay, so is this? What is this? Does it look like anything, or are you just hearing the bell?
It's just like I go. Ding.
And he's like, ah!
And then suddenly this guy looks at me and I'm like, and he's like, and I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
ding. And that's what he knows. Fuzzy's here.
Sounds like you should be taking psychic damage.
Yeah,
Back
you know.
to the top of the round.
Top of the round too.
Top of the round, everybody.
You do technically still have a little movement. Did you want to do any more movement?
I'm just gonna look around and no, as I'm looking, I'm just gonna like go. Okay. I'm
I
a
don't.
little
I think farting is a free action.
I'm a little gassy.
Oof, that's good. Those are both gonna hit.
Ooh, who?
The guard.
Okay, you're attacking the guard.
That's supposed.
High five,
So-
everybody. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's toast. This guy comes around, stabs the guard twice. He's down. And then he's gonna run forward and start trying to open this door. He looks like he is, at least.
Run, you little punk. You can't do anything. You gotta run.
This guy's gonna turn around
Ding.
and attempt 2 hits on Yolman.
Woman. Oh.
That is gonna be one is definitely a really bad. He may have one on one of his. I am gonna something bad will happen to him in a second. But his other one is 14
To hit.
to hit. Is that a hit? I don't remember. I wrote
We
down
have the
ACs.
ACs here. He has an
17.
AC of 17.
Okay, so no.
And AC's
Um.
I forgot.
Which guy was that?
That's this guy right here.
Yeah. He
He's
is
got
gonna.
told.
He was the one who got told that he's
He's got to be
damaged
so close to
time.
dead.
Yeah, so he goes to stab you again and just kind of like bounces off of you and trips and falls on his dagger and dies.
Oh, jeez. That's a very extreme now.
Yeah, no, he was not doing well.
At that point in the episode, it freeze frames. Inord comes out, and that's why you don't fuck up on your stabs.
Has this ever happened to you? Come down to my school of stabbing.
Comes up.
Yes,
We are not
run
responsible
up
for any
here.
student that dies during our education.
Who are they gonna target?
One of them's gonna target Gilliman. Oof, that's gonna be a one hit. The other one's gonna be a miss. Let's see. 5 piercing damage
To Hyoman.
to Yolman. He's just gonna come up. 2 strikes, 1 misses, 1 hits. And the other one's going after Marcus Salmon.
No.
Oh yes.
And those are both
yes,
gonna hit.
he is.
No. I hope not.
It's the start of the round. Is it at the start of your turn that the new hit points come out, or is it?
I use a bonus action.
11
and
piercing
then everything
damage.
in 10 feet of me
Oh,
goes.
well, that's exactly enough, my good sir.
Oh, enough for what?
Ding ding! Lights out for good old homie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
As things fade to blackness, you start to hear that all too familiar waiting room.
No.
music.
No. Every time the lights go out, I'm back in the waiting room. Scares.
Drogon.
Oh.
Mark Tholomew on deck, technically.
Oh, I'm on the deck.
Get up to that spot. Do temporary hit points wake someone up?
No, I don't think so. Do they?
I don't think
They're
they
like
do.
a shield more than anything else. I'll double check while
We'll
you
look
do
it up,
other things.
but yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and send out the wave on the bonus action. That's 8. So if you have less than 8, your temporary hit points are now up to 8. But if 10 is still higher, you keep that. Because you always use the higher temp.
Oh,
It doesn't add up forever.
That's right.
Well,
Or else
because
I could just walk around all day going,
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 hit points. 10 hit
Yeah.
points does not count to revival.
Yeah,
oh.
You have to. They need at least 1 actual hit point to come back.
yeah. 10
Couldn't have
points.
one in a dream, could you?
10 points are basically, they're like a shield more than...
Yep.
listen, I tried to have one in a dream, but they stabbed me like 6 times,
It's
5 or
like
6
you were
times.
the only target for a little while.
Believe it or not, that was strategy.
Bartholomew's goal is to be the human knife sponge. Or a tiefling knife sponge.
He's got a
excuse me.
secret quest to get stabbed as much as humanly possible.
Well,
Anything else you'd
notice
like
that
to
they're
do,
stabbing me. They're not stabbing Lord Quinn.
My actual action will be using Booming Blade.
Ah, nice.
Okay.
The only one within range really is the one in front of me
With the
there.
dual wielding blades right here?
Yep.
Okay, that's yours.
Mhm.
That is in total. There, 15.
That'll do.
Oh yeah, that'll knock him out. He's toast.
Well, not necessarily. Depends on how badly he rolls.
Oh, he's got a
Yeah,
save.
That was-
I gotta roll
no.
damage.
He's just, this is an attack.
Oh,
Just wait.
that's
Roll
enough
it
to
down.
hit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was the that was the
Good.
AC check.
I'm-
I'm on top of it. You just napped for a moment. Okay.
No, it's just
That is 6 slashing damage.
really nice to.
Oh yeah, now he's dead. Now
Yeah.
you can say it.
Yeah.
Well, if his body moves willingly 5 feet, it blows up from Booming Blade.
Yeah, which is cool.
Okay. I'll leave him on the table as a movable explosive then.
Oh my
The body twitches and he goes, oh,
god.
Could happen.
That's me,
Okay.
though.
Bad guys B after Bartholomew makes their death savings throw.
Okay, well,
That's,
ladies and gentlemen, it has been nice knowing you. I've been loving being the smoker bro, and I missed.
Oh no!
That's part of being blind, ladies and gentlemen. 3, so that's fail.
You come back into consciousness, kind of, in the sense. The music has gotten louder. You're in an uncomfortable chair, and weirdly enough, you see one of the people that was waiting last time, sitting there in a seat a couple rows away from you, with cobwebs all over their body. They look kind of despondent. You just, that's where you are. If you want to do anything, you have one opportunity to do something. The lines are there. It's packed. The horrible music is poorly echoing through scratchy speakers.
So, tell me about yourself. Are you a web designer?
He pulls out a gun. He pulls out a gun.
Shrieks.
He shrieks.
He shrieks. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Having some
He emits an
dysfunction here.
incredible shriek.
Oh, that is a 5.
Okay, here we go.
You fall unconscious, weirdly enough. For a brief moment, your consciousness fades yet again, and you are just in pure blissful blackness.
Wait a minute, I thought
Oh my
it was already
god.
Oh my god, that bounced off
I
the wall
got
and
another Because this didn't work.
I love the idea of him having to make saving throws in the afterlife
it
while he's
doesn't
still
work.
making saving throws to not die.
Yes.
Think fast.
All right.
This garbage.
It's my turn. Well, oh boy.
Here we go. You ready?
These two characters will come over, and it looks as though they are forcing the door open. I'm gonna make a roll. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, do it.
Oh, no. That guy is not helping. Neither is that guy. Cool. All right. And then this one flame guy here, seeing Yolaman, because the other dude just crumpled into a little sad pile.
Hey, man. It's a very dignified pile.
They're going to take a swing at Yolaman, and that is going to be a 15, which I don't think hits. No. So they're just gonna make a stab at you, but they slip a little bit on some of Mark Tholomew's blood and just miss a little bit.
Thank you, lad.
Always thinking of others.
And speaking of, and it is Yolaman's turn with Fuzzy Hobbs on deck.
Had a spurt of energy.
Oh my god!
Did that guy go?
That guy went. Yeah, he just missed. That's all he missed. I don't have very many people on the board anymore.
Neither do
aside
I.
from the people
That's-
attacking the door.
Yeah, we're down some dudes here.
Yeah, we are.
You actually have more guys than I do.
Oh yeah, I do. It's true.
There's 2 guys on me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
basically, And there's 3 guys back
At the door.
Kula then starts to kind of glow.
Ooh.
He shoots 2 shots at the guys at the door. The central guy and let's say the guy on the left.
What's that?
This is Radiant Sunbolt. Fudge. 13 misses, I'm assuming the big guy.
That is just a hit. Just,
Oh,
just
it's a
enough.
hit. 4 maximum damage. 8.
Kamehameha.
Radiant, I think it is.
And is that the same attack for both, or do you have to roll a second attack?
Second attack.
Okay.
These are both bonuses, though.
That's cool.
It's like
21?
flurry blows from
That's
a
definitely gonna
distance.
hit.
For 7.
Okay.
And then
Are you punching
well, I'm
the
actually
double,
going to swing my axe.
the double bladed or
Double
the
blade, yeah.
okay
Bye.
double blade?
What?
That's a miss. 10.
Dude, that's my
Yeah,
leg.
that's a miss.
Stop it. Huh?
Everything you say in character is happening in character. I just want you to know.
Yeah, that's
Every time you're
fine.
saying things with that voice, you're definitely
We're fighting assassins and there's a gnome being super delirious behind us.
basically.
Fuzzy, you're up.
Alright, so I'm gonna look at the most weakened, like, 'cause this guy just punched a guy in the face a couple of times, right? Like this guy right here.
Yep.
So I'm gonna cast Sleep on him, because I think we could maybe get information out of him.
Sleep is an AoE. You can actually target, if you're careful, you
Oh,
can target
neat.
both of those two.
That's right, it's an area of 20 feet. I'm gonna do it far enough away that we don't all think, yeah,
That's smart.
that's pretty smart. I'm
So-
pretty SMRT,
there's no
baby.
save on that
Smart
either. That's
wizard.
like hit
That's
points,
a hit
right?
point based thing, yeah.
It is
so,
hit point
so-
based.
so
you might actually get them
That's
both.
a-
you
low
might actually
enough.
get them both, yeah.
Okay, just
So,
thinking about it.
you roll the dice. He has to roll, I think, a couple of different d6s. There's a chance it'll roll like absolute dookie, but he could do some very impressive stuff.
Yeah.
There's
Roll
remaining hit
5d8.
points.
I gotta
So
roll
we have to do some
5d8.
math. Oh, 5d8. Nice.
5d8. 5d8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. Bam. 16.
16.
And it starts with the lowest,
Yep.
which is
Hey,
mine.
16.
Actually, no, they both fall asleep.
16, so
16's enough.
14. Yeah, they both just kind of.
They just pass out. These
They
guys.
pass out. How long does that last?
Cool.
Is that a concentration spell?
I think it lasts until they die. No, I'm just kidding. It takes about a minute.
Okay, great.
Duration of 1 minute, Twisted.
No concentration?
Can't
remember. It's been a while since I've had a
Oh,
sleep.
Sleep is super powerful.
Sleep is low
No,
level.
but that-
Okay.
No,
Nice.
So I just go up, like I just kind of like waddle in between everyone's legs and I look around. Weepy.
That's beautiful.
And then they go like, what? Oh.
Yeah.
That's a neat trick, lad.
No, cool. Anything you can do. I mean, good job, buddy. High fives.
It's just a sleeper hold, but like, hey.
You shut up on there.
Oh my god, that was the most.
You're dead. Stop
Did you see
talking.
that shot? That's it. You're taking it out.
And
would
that
you
is,
look at that? He
you're
missed
now on
it.
to
It happens
round
to everybody.
3.
There feels better.
It's a bit of a dysfunction right there. Let me try that again. What is a sleeper hold?
Yep,
It was
I'm
a
thinking.
shot of the fate. Oh god. Forget it.
Hearing like all the chaos behind him, this guy kind of turns around, sees what's going on here,
Sees
and
everybody that he's with on the ground.
Hearing the chaos and getting shot in the spine with
I
a
look at it, I go,
sunbolt.
he's gonna come forward a bit, and you see him kind of like one hand is like reaching into his cloak further, and the other one goes out like this.
oh,
And,
dude. Yeah,
He's
do that
going
for
into
other
a pocket
people?
dimension.
Oh my god!
He kills Tucker's character. He
Okay.
just dies.
Just leans down.
You should have to leave the table.
Actually, it is gonna
Wait,
hit.
what?
It is gonna hit your character too.
Jesus Christ.
It's a cone that comes out of frost.
I think I'm dead. Because any hits to me are.
Did you
criticals.
fail? You failed?
I
Can I-
failed the first.
I don't have a. Wait, this just started a new round. Could I try to cover and tank him? Tank for him?
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice.
You wanna take his
I like
damage?
that, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Constitution saving
Con
throw DC what?
I'm gonna find that. Just a second.
Probably like 13.
Yeah.
Oh!
No, that was the wrong button. So.
I was like, oh!
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, no!
Since you're trying to take twice the damage, do a second one, not as like a, but for each damage
17.
section.
7 and 17.
Hey, all right. So
Okay, so one passes, the other one doesn't.
2d8. Oh wow, max and minimum on those dice.
True duality.
Yeah.
9 cold damage on a fail, half on
So was that
on
5?
save.
Half rounded
Rolled
up, so
5.
yep.
5 damage if you saved.
Do you have a? Is this guy actually out? Your little
Yeah,
minion?
your cannon is out. Does it have hit
Oh.
points? It's going to have to make a save as well.
Yep, one second.
Unless it doesn't matter, because it's still taking 5 damage. I don't know how many.
Let's see. Eldritch Cannon.
The way Tucker is playing, I think he's gonna need to just roll a backup character just in case. What is going on here?
Like, okay, you know what? I think I figured it out. And I may have made this
Ability
mistake. with
scores are
Dark, too.
treated as
I
being-
thought leather armor was a medium.
The cannon got a
and
nat
it's not.
20
It's light.
on con. So
Con save nat 20 for the cannon. I don't think
Okay.
those have any actual bearing on it, but that is very dodgy.
You can.
How much damage can it have? How many hit points does it take?
it has. I really wish they made it slightly easier to track. It has 15 HP.
Oh,
Minus
okay.
5.
Minus 5 now. Yes. Okay.
Would it target itself with the temporary hit points?
Well, check the reading of it, perhaps.
Hold on a second.
If it probably
Grants
says,
temporary
like,
hit points to each creature of your choice within 10 feet of the turret.
What is this about?
We're gonna have Quinn's gonna come out.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I was thinking about that.
It counts as an object, not a creature.
I don't think he would do that.
No. I just wanted to know, like, got this idea of her. It'll be fun.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Is he gonna have like a...
Oh, hold on. Yeah, wait, let's do...
All right.
Hold on a second.
I know. I'm just trying to
It's
make.
gonna happen on my turn.
It's currently bad guy's turn still. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's DM turn,
DM turn.
which is
Yes.
what's important. Yeah, the door opens up.
That door right here, where these two guys are.
And you see Quinn step out of his room with this this device he's got in his hands, and it is this kind of like there's a handhold grasps, and there's this giant coil, and it comes up to this giant ball on the top with a spike on the outside. And you can hear this thing going, and he just chunks it into this guy right here, and or he attempts to.
Reroll that. Reroll that. It's not
Come
cool.
on,
It has
come
to
on.
be cool.
We have to see a good demonstration of the
gotta be
peasant
badass.
Punisher 5000.
Yeah, right?
Roll the net one. It leaves his hand and goes into the back of the other one.
He just chunks into this guy with this device, and you see this. He's kind of for a second you see his skeleton.
Like cartoon level lightning bolt. Love it.
Yeah,
Or not
it's
lightning
gonna
bolt,
take-
but whatever it is.
It's gonna take
Electric damage.
6 lightning damage.
And they cannot take reactions until the start of their next turn. Is that what you're- They're like actually slightly stunned. Not entirely stunned.
Shocking.
So that's your guy. He takes the. You gotta write that
That's
down.
my guy. Oh yeah, you're right. That is my guy. That is this one. I think 6 damage. Okay. Anything else, DM?
Here,
Nope.
use him for large.
Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's been compensating for something.
Like
Um,
cool word name.
Some of you may die, bless it.
Drogon. What do?
Seeing his lordship show up. 5, 10.
Attack of opportunity.
No,
Oh,
he's
you're not.
staying right
I'm
near him.
You're
I'm
not.
staying within threat.
Scooting around.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to give my lord some shield as well.
Are you tracking him, right? Or am I?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't a great one. He only gets 6 temp.
Okay. All right.
I think that puts me at 1 more. And then I'm gonna booming blade the guy that's right next
that
to
you
me.
scooted behind?
Yep.
All right. That's your guy.
Oh.
Boom and blade.
Yep.
So
Is that
you,
safe?
No,
Nope.
this is a me hitting
It's
him.
just an attack, but it has a special lasting effect afterwards where if you willingly move, you take more damage.
Yep. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
He takes. Now I gotta make sure this is actually adding one of my things. Okay, good it is. It is doing 8 damage.
Oh.
5 damage.
Slashing. And if he moves 5 feet anywhere willingly, he will take 1d8 under.
Okay. How aware of this are the characters that this happens to?
Don't know.
I'm
Okay,
imagining
I'll
there's
make-
electricity
imagine there's,
buzzing
like-
around them or something.
Yeah, they probably feel very ozone-y.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't. He also has a target right behind
Yeah,
him.
yeah, but he doesn't know.
That's right.
God, he doesn't know.
Anything else?
Nope, that's bonus action and an
Mark
action.
Bartholomew's on deck.
Bartholomew.
You owe your
Who
life
did not
to
die?
the dwarf who stood there and took damage for you. You phase back into consciousness a little bit inside of the waiting room, so to speak.
A pass,
A
yeah!
pass!
So I take it you're done with.
The cobwebbed arm kind of moves over, and you see them offering you a stale cookie from a pack, like a little sleeve of cookies. It's like, just you wait. like the dustiest voice you've ever heard kind of comes out.
Whoa, dude, do you want me to hold your place while you, like, grab some water? Like, I take the cookie and I'm, like, starting to unwrap it, because I assume it's, like, you know,
Yeah,
packaged
as you kind of are trying to get it open, the cookie is like turning to dust.
Like,
As soon as it touches air, it's like coming apart and just falling to pieces.
No wonder you're so dry, dude.
You're up.
it's my turn. Yes. All right. So you have 1 fail and 1 success.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The two right here are going to attack Lord Quinn.
And they pull out their knives, and this guy here, who is kind of turning around, he's like, "No, don't kill him!"
Ah!
Yeah, great.
Love the idea of them looking at their boss awkwardly for a moment.
Yeah, there's a
Then
pause.
turning back.
Yes. I don't know Lord Quinn's stats, but a 19.
That'll hit.
Okay. 1. So this one on this side smacks Lord Quinn for a shocking 7 with their knife. It looks like they're hitting him with the flat of their blade,
Okay.
but like not well.
Okay.
So it's gonna still cut, but like, you know, they're like, look, I'm obeying you, kinda. And
So
and
only
then
took 1 real damage.
and then because they were holding the knife so awkwardly, when they swing for the second time, it accidentally like smacks into the weird weapon that Lord Quinn has and gets stuck in like just in like some of the stuff.
And then the electricity from that like blasts back into him. He takes another 6 damage.
He takes 6 damage. Jeez. Okay.
It has broken the machine. They stopped producing lightning.
Ooh,
But
okay. That works.
Yeah.
All right.
that's pretty cool.
And then the other one also swings at Lord Quinn for
Oh, he misses both times.
they both rolled a nat 1. Amazing. He misses with his first attack, and then it's like, oh, I'm gonna change it up, and this will be great. And this time, as he's stabbing, like as his arm reaches like this spot, the knife slips out of his hand, and it is in the ceiling.
The incompetence
So-
levels are.
You hear a frustrated
Incredible.
ah.
Once again, the scene pauses and Enord comes out. This is what happens when you don't know what the fuck you do.
Does the sleep have any kind of save? That's only you only can get woken up by friends. That's
If they take any damage or if somebody uses an action to wake them up.
gotcha. Okay, wonderful.
Yeoman.
Yes, Yolaman with the fuzzy house on deck.
Which can I tell if either guy near Quinn is hurt worse than the other?
Yeah, you can tell that the one who got electro zapped is definitely a little more damaged. Like they just clearly look more singed and like their hair is smoking.
I'm throw my axe at him.
Sweet.
Nat 1.
Oh my god!
And Lord Quinn is dead.
20.
Oh.
Yeah, and Lord Quinn has an axe in his forehead, and you are filled with all sorts of remorse.
Or max damage 10.
Dang,
Ooh,
that one
he's
crumples
done.
to the ground in a smoldering, now axed pile of slightly seared
He's a little bit like.
cloaked person. Yeah.
Anything else?
Yes. I want
This
to
is such nice
move
combat
up
music.
to,
So chill.
and I will use my last key point for flurry of blows on this fellow.
All right,
Awesome.
that's 2 attacks. Unarmed strikes. Let's go.
16 for the first one.
That's a hit.
5 damage, that's minimum damage. Second flurry of blows, natural 20.
Oh, let's
How
go!
do you want to do this?
So he turned to yell, "Don't kill him!" I grab him, flip him around, hit him with an elbow. You know, as he sort of like recoiling from that, axe, knifing into the throat.
Are you
going
are you
actually
ending
for a
his
kill?
life? Yeah, or are you going to leave him alive?
Judo!
The other guys are alive.
They
That's
are.
true.
They are. There are 2 guys that you know are still alive.
I am going to do lethal damage.
Okay, he dies. Yeah, yeah. You hit him in the side of the throat, and he's over.
I think
You hear Lord Quinn gasp when you do that.
Oh.
You know, he's seen people die.
You just thought his Peasant Punisher 5000 would do most of it.
Well, you would know that Lord Quinn doesn't approve of cold-blooded murder so much. He'd rather the
When it's
law
necessary.
handle it.
Would I know
When
that?
necessary.
I don't think so. Not yet, maybe.
Not yet.
No.
Well, I mean, like to some extent, you know, on the train that you're not.
How about an
supposed to-
insight roll?
It's bad
Yeah,
for
okay.
business to have dead bodies. I
Your
think he
chap
said
is
that.
sailing towards this guy chin. You look at your bug. Does he want these?
I got a 21 on insight.
Okay. Well, you know what's going on. You know he doesn't really want. I mean, he
Dead bodies are always bad business. You know that much. There are plenty of dead bodies already around, though. So.
All right, then I'm going to.
and his life is in danger for sure. This guy did cast magic.
He cast a magic.
Yeah, he did a.
Freaking guy.
He did stab a guy with a Tesla cannon, though.
Quinn
He'll
did.
do that. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all that stuff
He's
on the
prepared
ground.
to
car
do
toy,
the
you hit him in the.
Oh, yeah.
I'm holding on to your range.
Where
Is that
Instead
cool?
of hitting him in the
That is right.
carotid, you hit him in the jaw. Knock out.
Yeah. That's, I'll
You go for
do
another.
He's knocked out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't
Fantastic.
aneurysm his big fun
Fuzzy,
highway there.
you're up.
Hit him in the butt.
Okay.
Looks like there's
I'm just
one
telling my, I'm
guy
just
left.
telling my wife. I'm okay. It's okay. Okay. So the real question I'm asking myself right now is like, so I'm looking around. I'm like, okay. And I start to move up, and I'm looking this way, and I'm like, oh god, there's
one dude.
there's
right there.
one dude right there, but
Everybody else is down.
yeah, but they're also sleeping.
Two
Which
of them
means they
are.
can wake up at some point. Shut up. Sorry, it's my wife. Shut up! I don't care.
Jeez.
I look over at this bad guy and I'm like, and he looks at me and I'm like, and I cast sleep on him.
Again. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's gonna cast it. Sorry, this is so tired. It's just such a heavy battle. Well, no one realized when you cast sleep, you don't sleepy.
I just want to have a really buff wizard that comes up and does the sleeper hold and people is like, I cast sleep.
It's a barbarian that thinks they're a wizard.
Cast it.
This is my somatic component.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm gonna cast sleep
All right, let's go.
for 20.
Oh yeah, he is asleep.
You
And
guys are-
luckily, you didn't roll high enough to put Lord Quinn to sleep. He's
I
still
turned around and I was
awake.
like, shh.
This guy gently guide him to the ground.
I'm
they're
mostly
out
biting
of
the leg.
combat
You're out of
until sleep
He
resolves.
looks
For the
mad at
next
me and I'm like,
for the next like 46 seconds, you're out of combat.
Yeah, what do you
until
wanna
the two sleeping
Start
ones.
binding people up.
and stealing their stuff.
And I assume somebody's gonna.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
I love that. That should be his character. Oh Jesus!
Oh my god, that's right, he's dead. Wake up!
Like,
Starts going for the
Quinn.
rope and he hears.
Be quick.
Oh my god, that's right. I thought we were all okay. Sorry, I gotta call my wife first though.
Stabilize him.
What's
And
up,
it is
babe?
at this point that like other guards and things are coming in as well. You know, the whole place has been alerted and woken up. People are coming out of their doors.
Did Lord Quinn take damage?
Yeah.
He took 1 point of actual damage
see?
because I gave him that
Because of
6
that.
temporary.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tanked
Yeah.
already.
But he has like he has a knife gash in his fine vestments, and you can see like he's looking around at everything, and he's just trying to kind of take it in, and he's going to just sort of look at you all quizzically, like. I mean, he doesn't look at you. But maybe he'll make specific eye contact.
Are you okay, my lord?
It seems in thanks to you. Yes, I'm fine. Ish.
Shame the guard didn't make it. How's Bartholomew over there?
Clear!
They finally come to and I'm just like, oh, my Lord Quinn, I apologize, but I'm gonna have to comp another suit.
Lord Quinn kind of just tucks away for a second and comes back with a small vial And he gives it. He pours it into Bartholomew's mouth, and you now have 3 hit points.
Yay!
And he says, he kind of looks at all of the dead bodies and goes, "Oh, I'm glad there's a few alive we can ask questions of. I'll leave that to you all, and we'll talk about all these dead bodies tomorrow. But for now, I need to return to what I was doing. It was quite important. Do you have this?"
I think so. Before you go, though, I'm gonna whamp some temp HP out real quick.
Oh, just in case, like to tuck him in. It's a little nightcap, just a little.
There's only 4 for that one.
That's the.
But you know,
it's just.
it's like, just in case.
Oh.
I got close enough for that.
Thank you.
Um,
Get Alistair. He knows what to do.
At this point, Alistair actually is coming up through the...
You
he's
hear
like,
the pitter-pat. You
my God.
recognize the anxious
Oh my-
footsteps
Oh my goodness.
of Alistair. You've heard them many times.
just as he's arriving, I'm pointing my axe at that guy's head.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and he does just about sees the Lord Quinn go back into his room.
Yeah, the
like,
door
closing
closes.
And he's like, all right, let's get these. We'll have these guys can take care of the corpses, and we'll take these prisoner downstairs.
Right, there's 4 of them, I believe.
Alright.
Those 4 over there, this one, and the big one.
So yeah, he kind of like directs
Yeah,
guards around to
3
different
sleeping.
people, and they're picking up bodies and moving them.
Do we have any chance to search these guys?
You can, if you would like to.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
Once they're restrained, let's search them here so they don't have a chance to.
These are the bound ones. I'm just
Yeah,
taking
make sure they
everything
don't
else
have any
off
like lock picks or weird
Yeah, give me investigation checks.
get out of jail free nonsense.
Anybody who wants to,
Yeah, I'll try and live.
Yeah,
Fuzzy,
got
if you
3
wanna
hit
make
points,
one,
you can limp around.
go for it.
11.
Investigation?
I'm sorry, what are we ready for?
Investigation check.
Just searching all the dead bodies and stuff.
I mean, I was
living
just
ones.
fond of
Net
them.
20!
Oh, okay.
Oh,
23.
Gee.
Okay.
You
You guys
find
are
a
set.
couple copper. There's some like weird bones in some pockets and stuff like that. But you're mostly focused on like searching the pockets of everything.
I rolled a 14.
Okay. And what did you get, Tucker?
Sorry, still.
But that's it.
No
10
worries.
of the
Investigation?
14 was just
Yeah.
one
13.
guy that looked
13.
like my old cousin.
All right. So you just mostly focus on the pockets and the items, and
Yeah.
they just
You're
no-
getting
nothing
rid of a couple
seems-
knives,
Yeah, there's some knives.
extra knives, and
some-
you pull
some
them
weapons
out,
like
get them
that.
out of the way.
Nothing.
What'd you get?
13.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, same.
same.
You're just like making sure that all the weapons are. You're clarifying that all the weapons are off. Drogon, though, especially when you're inspecting the main guy who did that cast.
This guy here.
You find what I can only describe as a miniature mermaid corpse.
Like a not like a
taxidermy?
mermaid birthed
Yes.
in
What you are finding, and as you look through it, because of your natural 20, you realize that this is maybe some sort of small humanoid-ish mammal that has been stitched up with a fish.
like a monkey-esque
Yeah.
kind of like a small ape creature.
Well, that ain't right.
After that, you realize this is clearly a magic item.
This is probably this is probably
has-
something.
There's arcane aura coming off of this thing, absolutely. Secondly, as you're inspecting over the bodies and stuff,
Yeah.
you realize every single one of these guys has gills. They are tucked under and like not very,
They're like
clear.
behind beards and things like that in places, but yeah.
but all of them have gills
a
and
couple of
little
little disfigurements.
scales and strangeness here and there. They're a little off.
Yeah, fellas, would you take a look at this? And I'm gonna like raise a gill up.
Yeah, it looks like it's almost like
Folds of
like
skin.
folds of skin and fat.
But it's not.
But as soon as you move it away, there's like this hole, especially on the ones that are still alive.
Oh yeah.
Are they? What color are these people?
They look human otherwise.
Do you
That's
think
the
we need to
oddest
put
thing
them
I've seen.
underwater?
Huh?
Do you think we need to put them underwater?
You put him Will they breathe? Or will
They did seem to be breathing
Like-
and moving around just fine
But like,
moments ago.
is it one of those temporary things where they can be out of the water for so long?
I mean, you could wake them up.
Do you want to give me a medicine check?
Let's try it. Come on, stupid nat 20. 11.
You're not sure whether or not they need to be resubmerged or whatever. It doesn't seem.
It's as weird as it seems to be.
They do seem to be still alive and not, dying.
History check. Have I ever heard of any kind of creatures like this?
Yeah, give me a history check.
Natural 20.
Okay. Absolutely, you haven't heard of creatures like this. There are. I mean, there's. You know that there are. There are.
Many fish in the sea.
Tritons.
The Tritons, yeah.
There are. They have been seen and known about. There are fish people, but these are clearly not those. These are humans that something has happened to. But the other thing that is directly super strong in your mind is the
Scrutinizer article that the young man was shouting about in the open areas of the plaza, where he was yelling about Aldrich's bride secretly being a lizard man. Also yelled, "Fishmen in the sewers, first-hand account. Strange tentacle washed ashore, and is your neighbor worshipping the devil?"
But specifically,
So
what comes to mind is the
specifically,
fishmen in the sewers.
In the sewers,
Yeah.
first-hand account. With that nat 20, you would definitely remember that.
Yeah, it comes straight to your mind.
Wonder if these fellas came from the sewers. What? Riddles knows about this stuff. Bought one of those tabloid. All right. Well, let's get these lads someplace and get a few answers for them.
Yeah.
Can I have?
Just gonna throw out there that waterboarding may not work
since
out
it's
though.
break time? Does that make sense? When you kind of open the door.
Yeah, let's do that. That's excellent.
Yeah. Is this a good? Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So everybody's starting to get ready to move the your prisoners to a better location for interrogation. And
There's a
Lord
break downstairs.
Lord Quinn opens the door again, and
Alistair's like, oh,
he nods to Alistair and says, "Have everyone, take good care of this and make sure everyone gets enough sleep, and
Of course.
and comes to me first thing in the morning."
yes, sir.
Yulaman, with me.
Yes, my lord.
And he gestures you inside. And we're gonna take a break. You guys can start your break a moment early.
And we're gonna keep.
We're just gonna need Chris for a minute.
Secret.
Secret. We got a secret. Hopefully this is cool. I don't know.
This is yes, this is great.
This
This
is
is good.
cool.
It's the
This is
time.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we're set here. We did.
Don't bait me with that.
You're basically
You're going to break.
in-
You're starting break early.
You're taking a break. We're giving
Super
Chris some
secret
secrets.
GM and character interaction.
Okay, I just want to turn on my phone for just to charge in reverse. I'll be right back.
I'm just gonna load up Twitch real quick. No reason.
Okay. Stop recording. Go. Bye.
So you head into Lord Quinn's room. This is like super ornate hotel room.
But
and-
not ornate like in a gaudy way, but in a very Lord Quinn way, if that makes sense.
It is known to the people that work for him that he is significantly more rich than a lot of the other lords,
But also,
but doesn't show it.
he appreciates the smaller things, so to speak. 'Cause, he has a long history, and he wasn't always he wasn't born into his lordship, so to speak, the way many others were. And he gestures for you to sit.
Put my hat off and sit down.
I wonder, have you noticed anybody on the train, in the staff, that seems off or different, or behaves in a way that rises your concern,
Including the crew.
especially the crew?
Bartholomew's always sort of, seemed a little
he's reckless, but I guess
I wouldn't say that he's nefarious, Your Lordship.
yes.
Brills is interesting.
I think everybody's colorful, and I think that's why I've been having trouble figuring this out. But I do believe that there is a spy in our midst. Somebody who has perhaps been here for quite a long time. It is... I don't know if you know this, but it is somewhat sort of standard for lords to maintain information. And I've just I'd like to know and be in control of that information, if that makes sense. So I would like... I trust you.
Well, thank you, Lordship.
We have our past, and I feel you're worthy of this trust. And I just ask that you discreetly find that spy for me, but don't build distrust amongst our people.
It might help, Your Lordship, if I knew what sorts of evidence or clues or feelings.
It's difficult. All I know is that things that shouldn't be known have been known in the past, and with this recent thing happening on the train with with our lovely bard friend, may he rest in peace. I feel that it is of essence that we make of importance that we kind of close ranks, so to speak, and know our enemy, if our enemy is among us. I might be completely misunderstanding, but I do think that there is a spy.
Well, if we have a spy, it would have to be if it's one of us, it would have to be somebody who had access to you, and no one that I know has had that access.
Well, it isn't necessarily just me that they're spying on. It's the whole entire system. The rail is my kingdom, is my house. And I'm sure all throughout, peppered throughout, there are spies. I'm of no doubt. In fact, I'm aware of a handful. And they're getting the information that I'd like for them to get to their handlers. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I don't want you to miss out on the interrogation. I feel you'd be quite valuable there. I just wanted to quickly bring it up for you.
I'm not done, so that gives me a great idea. Well, maybe it's a great idea. Your Lordship, you'll be the judge. Why don't you give me some misinformation, and we'll see who bites on it.
Interesting. We could try something like that. Yes.
He's like, give me time.
I'll think of something believable.
No, keep me high up, but I trust the lads. Sort of. I have issues in my background too, Your Lordship, which gives me some trust problems, but I'd be happy to keep my eyes open.
Thank you.
Will you be needing anything else, Your Lordship?
Interrogate them well.
With pleasure.
All right. That will go to break.
We'll go to break.
We'll be back shortly.
Yes, with more Kingdoms of Steam. We come to bring you more Kingdom of Steam. So far, our intrepid heroes have thwarted an attack of some sort in the halls of their Lord Quinn. And here they are in some nice little basement area
Where
with
there
four
are barracks. Not barracks. Brig.
Mm-hmm.
There's some iron bars and a room that's all locked up, and with the help of the guards, you get these guys situated in there. Do you want to be in there with them, or you want?
Like they're all like tied up nice, and we don't have to worry about them like straight out.
I mean,
Are they all alive?
their hands are bound.
Their hands are bound.
So technically,
What do you want to do with them? Is basically the question.
There's 4 guys that survived,
yeah, these 4 right here.
To see if they have anything.
including the guy.
You've
who
already
appears
checked them
to
all
be
out.
You
a
searched.
leader.
You rolled a 14.
That's right.
You found some weird bones and some like copper coins.
But
about it.
but we also found out that they are fishy. Yeah, to say at least, yes, a little bit fishy.
A little fishy.
I
Has in
kicked one
gills.
just a little bit, but it's like a little gnome kick, so he doesn't even care.
A little green around the gills.
Anybody? Anyone?
I'll let it pass.
Anyone?
I'm lazy right now, but the
Very
next one. Oh yeah.
Um,
One.
All right. So the interrogation.
Yeah.
Anybody
So do you
want to
wanna-
do anything?
Yeah, what do you want to do to interrogate these guys?
What do you guys think?
Speak up.
So I kind of go up to them and be like, well,
Waking them up.
yeah, like
Okay.
I'd kind of like,
Gentle slap to the face kind of deal.
no, you know, just like poke them.
Can we
like,
identify any of them as the leader?
Yeah, so like the guy who did that one cast.
And also told them to at the door to not kill Lord Quinn.
Yeah,
I didn't put him to sleep.
you did.
You didn't. He did.
Yoloman put him to
Yoloman
sleep.
put him to sleep with his fists.
You don't flashing away.
Nice work, by the way.
You do.
Yeah, half-assed.
As we get, lad.
Okay.
Did you just high five yourself and then snub his actual offer at a high five? Oh my god.
That's what I look like. Is that what happened? This kind of
That went from sad to rude.
Very quickly.
Focus, Steve. We got this.
So, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll go over and kind of prod some of them awake. Just be like, hey, so, you just to update you, you've been captured, and your plan has been foiled. So, and I guess I'll roll insight. Like, are they breathing?
yeah, sure.
They have asthma.
Breathing.
Is this
Right. Do we need to stick him in a tub of water? Is the
Are-
first question.
like?
They need help. They need asthma medicine.
Maybe I should have woken you up with a bucket of water. Probably not good.
Maybe a glass of water.
I mean, if you
Is
want to
that
find
a
out if they're
nice
breathing
man?
and you can do another medicine check here.
Well, it's a
Would
10
they be
for my
druggies?
insight, just like
Okay,
looking at
yeah,
it.
they are panicked because you have captured them. That's what
Not necessarily because they can't breathe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Although
okay.
maybe they can't breathe, and you're just bad at
and
looking.
all 4 of them are there, just like they all finally are conscious, and they're all like,
Low hisses and like shocked noises is what you're hearing mostly at the moment.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk in with a big glass of water and slowly sit there in front of them drinking it.
okay.
Little good cop, bad cop. Okay. Like, so I guess I'll open up discussions as
Do you
to
The top one or the bottom one?
Top one.
Okay.
why are you here?
The Dark One rises with the tide.
Okay. Now, if you could just elaborate, who or what is the Dark One?
Your eyes will burn from the inside.
Okay, well that describes more of what he does. I need you to tell me who the Dark One is. Maybe, do you have a brochure?
They will all know soon enough.
Banana bread makes you see in the dark.
Shush.
Banana bread makes what?
Makes you see in the dark.
Okay, so I'm just gonna write that down. Banana bread equals dark vision, and it's just I'll go back to questioning. Like, okay, I'll try one more time. Who or what is the Dark One?
Flip-flops. Sandwich.
The tides will be bloodied with your bones.
Okay, so one's very ominous, and then the other one's not making a ton of sense. Does this help us in any way?
What? When have I seen that before?
I do hear a fourth wall shatter.
So, which ones were talking? Was the leader talk?
The one that is the ominous is the leader, and one of the other ones.
The one's the flame stick.
Yeah.
That guy. Right
is
there.
the is
is
saying
the one talking
nonsense.
about
The other
flip-flops.
two aren't talking; they're just.
Making hissing noises and gasps and sounds and weirdness.
Lots of mouth breathing.
Mouth
Do
breathing.
you guys have anything you want to add to this?
What the heck were you doing skulking around here?
The darkness comes for you all. In the deep.
Yeah, but why here?
The chips crinkle in the night.
That was the restaurant. Why here?
What did you want with his lordship?
He will be the Dark One's blessing on the people.
So, like, you were gonna, like, sacrifice him or something? Like, he's totally the key to all this?
He's the one that eats the sandwich that goes boom.
Oh my god.
Yeah, every time this one says something, this one just kind of goes.
Okay, hang on. We need to have somebody sampling all of our lordship sandwiches from now on.
Have you tasted the bones of the gelatin?
Isn't that what gelatin's made out of?
The bones.
Yeah.
What the bloody hell is wrong with this one?
Bones!
The Dark One's mysterious.
All right.
I totally, that is what it said. It's like, I don't fucking know.
I mean, have you known a fish to carry on, like, intelligent conversation?
Where's this one? All right, knock off the bullshit. You are seen enough in the fight. You are telling these ones not to kill his lordship. Who is this Dark One?
You will know when he takes his place in the rightful spot over the city.
It's the glowy flip-flops!
In the city, like in the sewers. Is that where you're operating now?
The two in the back, when you say that, go.
Insight, I guess. Interpret that in real life. Yeah.
They're the hype men for the cult.
Yeah, boy.
So whenever you say the sewers, they all gotta go. You make it sound really sinister.
22 insight.
Yeah, they seem to be upset that you figured out where they were hanging out.
Just want to get other questions.
So, where exactly in the sewers are you hanging out?
The dark.
Well, it's always dark in the sewer, my guy.
Always dark in there. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, at least we've narrowed that down. So, bring torches. Maybe throw that in the notes.
We're also, what the heck are you?
The blood will run through the sewers. Your blood.
Oh, great.
We are the cake makers! We make the cake! We eat the cake!
Shut up.
I feel like they're talking a metaphor, or they really like sugar processes or something.
Blood cake, blood. I want blood!
Oh my
This one starts to gnaw on its hand.
Okay, get you a sandwich there, lad. Perhaps a worm on a hook.
Wow.
That's derogatory. I didn't say that, but
That's totally ichthyist, bro.
I know it. I know.
The idea that like Thorkellan was trying to explain that to.
I feel like I'm a dead corpse to protect you.
Which I'm totally thankful for, bro.
you don't get any other useful information out of. Not that any of that was very useful information, but you don't really. No matter what you prod, you just get ominous stuff from this dude and crazy stuff from the other dude.
And the other two are quiet.
And the other two are quiet aside from his sins.
What about if I mention the tentacle? Do I get any reaction?
They do all.
Okay, wait, yeah. So yeah, how do it in character?
It depends on how you say it. That's fair. Interesting.
This dark one has his tendrils everywhere, yes? Would you say he would have his tentacles everywhere?
The blood
Spaghetti.
in this water.
The Dark One lose an appendage lately, like a giant, what do you call them?
Leg. Fin.
Pentacle.
Tail.
That's the one.
Yeah, they just look confused.
The Dark One is the Dark One. In the darkness.
Have you ever heard of a god losing an appendage?
I don't. Yeah, I think it's really a godland. These are nutters here.
I like nuts. Nuts on cake!
You like these?
Cake and blood!
That's the kind of joke a mind goblin would make.
Yeah.
Are you in character with that face, or are you DM with that face?
Both.
Okay. Couldn't tell.
Okay, so I guess, like, can we join the club? Like, how do you get in?
You are already joining.
Oh, it's kind of like an indoctrination sort of deal.
You
know, like you just kind of show up and you're in the club automatically.
The Dark One will be with you all.
Okay, so,
But
yeah.
how would one do that without, having their blood run through the sewers and so on?
No,
But-
that's how it works.
So,
Is that how you got the goose?
The blessing will come to you as well.
Well, isn't that just great?
I don't know. I think all these offers are just catfish.
Insight on this frequent mentioning of cake.
go ahead.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, roll.
A man can be shot.
Are you?
What happened?
It's a net 20 again.
Oh.
You were pretty confident that it's
22.
got nothing to do
What?
with anything.
Well,
except.
Because there's the whole wedding thing. So now my personal me conspiracy is like, poison the wedding cake. Or...
you get an idea that this individual might have been a baker at some point. In fact, you can see there's like in under the, now that you've got the cloaks off of these guys, this person has like
A white apron
yeah.
on.
underneath.
Duh, why is she wearing clothes underneath there?
Underneath their jacket,
You know what I
basically.
mean, like, she's dressed like she's got a job. Baker.
Clearly she used to be a baker. So I would question going to such an eatery now.
You ever have that feeling like, man, if I was only my other character?
All right.
I miss Wes in person.
Why don't we wrap this up? You're not going anywhere.
That's true. They are captives currently.
Are there guards here?
Yeah.
They're ready
Yeah,
to let you. You've been locked
the
into
whole
the
entire
thing with
place
them.
is on like more than high alert than it was before. People are not sleeping tonight. This is
And we have people to like hold on, like to guard these people to handle all.
Yeah.
So I say we do that. And,
Do we find any notes or instructions on these guys when we search them?
No.
The only things you
Nope.
found are some knives,
Any
some
weird cult brands?
some weird bones in some pockets, and some copper, sort of like just barely coinage, and the thing that Red found.
and the
Which
mermaid.
was it? The mermaid.
The
yeah.
mermaid with big quotation
No
marks.
keys, no.
What the heck is this?
They just all four of them go. And they try to get at it like
Yeah, they lunge for it a little bit.
They look hungry.
What if I pointed at, like, whenever he shouted at me,
they're still just
still
coming
lunge
at you.
towards it.
Yeah.
then I hide it. Then I show it.
Do it again.
Oh, this is stupid. I'm gonna put it away.
Yeah, I mean you can it is a standard magic item. It requires attunement.
Cool.
Then you can know what it is. Or if you have an identify, you
Now I
can
have a flamethrower and a frost thrower.
There
Well, you might.
But
It
that's
might
all.
not be something you want to be connected to. You might turn you into one of these.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that. If I gone off the deep end quite literally. We should probably tell the guards to watch any of the sewer entrances and exits and keep all these guys away from water.
Is there any the rocks and stuff you said?
They had like stones and little bones and stuff like that.
Yeah, little bones and stones and like
Nothing looks
necessarily deliberate.
Yeah, it's like somehow like suddenly an instinct to collect random bits of bone and
Garbage.
Sewer
But
rubbish.
if it's from the sewer, could you use some sort of locate object on that?
No, because the objects are right there.
Yeah, like find the block the stone came out of.
if it
You mean
spell
change
works
the
like-
entire encounter again? Because I mean, sure. No.
If locate object works that way. I
don't know that it
remember. I
does.
don't remember the exact details of how it
don't-
does function. But
I don't know that it does. You have a part of an item. I don't know how that works.
Actually, we should probably have the authorities look up disappearances near any water sources. Like,
Yeah, missing Baker.
Find out perhaps where these people are getting abducted from. Unless they're just going there.
How about the others? The others seem to have any kind of clothing that indicates a profession or...
Not a particular profession, but they do look like they're just in commoner clothes. Without the cloaks.
Alright, so maybe we inquire about a missing baker specifically and other missing persons.
Anybody who's disappeared around water sources. Or sewer entrances.
When sewers run through the
all
whole
throughout
town.
the town.
But like,
One big enough to take a person.
Right, that's fair.
disappeared here, conveniently next to this manhole.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, the manholes are all through the city.
That is
There's a sewer,
something-
there's a vast sewer system.
That is something you can definitely
Or
do.
over here by this drainage pipe where clowns have been known to roam.
Great.
Red balloon sighted out of nowhere.
Hey, there's a balloon.
People
What's
talking
that
about
sewer
floating.
clown? Candy.
Hi, Marky.
I love candy.
Oh, candy. Yeah. Anything else you want to do before you tuck in for the night? Because it is late in game. You were having dinner and.
Well, I would like to totally visit the infirmary.
Well, a little restful.
A long rest, yeah,
you
but
back
yeah,
down
you
a
could.
bit, but
A
yeah.
nurse will patch you up, bandage you, coddle you a little bit because you know.
Watch this magical
Poor
place we've
boy.
invented in our minds.
And,
Wouldn't that be nice?
Who's your god?
Morden.
Okay, me too.
bonding, is just chatting a little bit. Bonding is.
Honey, good dwarf. Dwarf's smarter than.
This is not. Well, yeah, the Parentheon's a little bit different than what we're familiar with. You already told us that. So. How about so yeah, maybe we're just spent, and I mentioned that. Oh yeah, I probably would have known that. So I may have just
Yeah,
casually.
the craftsman and all that.
Yeah, I may have engaged you in a bit of banter about that. How about you, Martha? Do you have any religion in you?
I don't remember if I do.
Any deities you can talk to, other than these voices in your head?
I think I'm generally agnostic, which is kind of funny, seeing as I've met the devil and presumably.
Are you telling me that?
Well, hang on.
Like, yeah, what's happening in character?
Let me
here?
mark the
meta.
a little bit. You know, to be honest, I didn't really believe in any of that. But recent fireball experiences have put me into a position where I'm calling that into question.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of a devil named Samantha?
Can't say I've ever heard of a devil other than the word devil.
Samantha. No.
Okay, I mean,
I thought that was
no, that's Elijah. Something.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, I don't even know if that guy. There's this other guy that was named Elijah. I don't even know who he was or what he was technically, but like, imagine going to get a bank account, being bored out of your life for centuries. Then when you finally get there, they're arguing about whether to give you a bank account or not, and you're just like, dude, I came to you guys. Don't you want me to have an account? It was really weird.
Yeah,
So there was no accounting for you.
No.
Oh!
I think you were banking on that, bro.
Ah! I found one. I got one. Thank you. I found one over here. One for you. One for you. Up there. Ah! The horror.
Check it out later.
I'm broken. It's like the dark.
Both of your characters have trouble sleeping due to bad gas. Take that.
Wow.
Ah!
Wait, what are we talking about?
All that greasy food.
Oh no, the gastrointestinal save.
Yeah, that's
It
right.
happens to the best of us.
That's what happens when you go to a
How
gastro
about,
pub.
how about you, Fuzzy? Any gods that you worship in your little gnome?
I'm gnome, and me and my people, we have a different kind of pantheon that we follow, but I have a certain set of beliefs I prefer to keep to myself.
Okay.
I'm a wizard, and I'm well studied in the ways of the Unseen, but anyway, that's about it.
What he means is that he's fuzzy on the details.
That's it, buddy.
Wow.
Get that. Oh, I missed.
A constant spray over you.
Yeah. They'll take a long.
How does one go about learning the arcane arts?
It's really very simple. You just study a lot and dedicate your life to it and get rid of everything that gets in the way. Simple.
But what would draw one to it? What appealed to you about it?
It's a long line of responsibility by my family to become protectors of our realm up in the Gnome Kingdom, and bing bang boom, here I am. How'd you end up doing this kind of crappy work like I am? Isn't it great?
You can all take a long rest, by the way, while you're chatting. A long rest will successfully occur after the banter.
I can feel my athlete's foot disappearing.
Is there an opening? Is that
In the magical
There's
The
a Sky Kingdom.
Yeah.
There's Sky.
How do they get along with?
I mean, everybody is at least on the surface amicable. They're
Everybody
all under the king.
Under the king is
And
a part of your country. They are just lords of various areas. So the Sky Lady is an
Yes,
artificer inventor who has built
all the Zeppelins
designed
are
the Zeppelins,
design.
and they're sprouted off of her design. So she has become very much like Quinn, Lord of the Sky,
Yeah.
Lady of the Sky, as they call it.
And those were around before the rails.
Yes.
By quite a bit, actually. And so they have a well-established sort of sky city, so to speak, which is like an actual floating...
Although the amount of Zeppelins has increased drastically since all the refinements to the steam engine have happened.
Mm-hmm.
And steam-powered Zeppelins are now a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Quinn? Do we know who Quinn is?
Lord Quinn is your boss.
Yeah. Okay. I knew that.
Hitting the sauce a bit hard.
Nah, I'm just very tired. I like you to tell me stuff because I know stuff, but I want to make sure you know.
I'm just testing you.
Yeah. That's the point.
Anything else before your long rest?
None that I can think of.
All right.
I would just arrange for a new suit to be delivered to my dormitories in the morning, or at least mine to be patched up yet again and cleaned up, because it's just like, listen, in fact, actually, do you know of any, tailors that could line the inside of my suit with perhaps some scale mail? Because this leather jerkin is just not helping me in the least.
So yeah, that happens.
Okay.
You get some scale mail sent to your room. In fact,
Is
all
that
of
actually
you,
what you want? You want scale mail?
Yeah, because that'll
give
give me 14.
Okay,
It's
great.
medium armor.
Fantastic. That happens. Also, everybody gets brand new. Like Quinn has set aside, Asterion has set aside special stuff for, everybody here to like get like super fancy like stuff for the day. So you get, but when you wake up, there's a package at your door that has like the fanciest suit you wear.
It's still like clearly sort of servant's attire, but it is of a nice fabric quality. It's all been pressed. It's very presentable. There's fresh flowers to tuck into like the little pocket kind of thing. Like it's
Posh peasant.
It's clear.
Investigation.
That it's clear that this is
Properly measured out, like
This
Yeah.
is done
Fits.
intentionally.
it is yours, and it is nice.
16.
And
And a stealth
and
check.
you all know that you're supposed to, as soon as you wake up, you're supposed to get dressed and go back to Lord Quinn's
Okay.
room.
Yeah, you don't. Nothing.
So we're gonna go see Quinn soon?
Yep. Do you all get dressed and head over to? Okay. Lord Quinn is sitting at his desk. There's a small propped up little table, kind of with like a little ring of seats around it, like it's been laid out for you all to come sit. And the little table has some breakfast items on it.
And Alistair's there. There are the engineer.
Gwen?
Greta.
Greta's there, and also Otto's there, and they're all just kind of like.
They were all kind of talking before you got there, and most of them leave, except for Alistair, I imagine.
Yeah, and you know that Greta and Otto are going to oversee the repairs on the train. That's
They're
their current.
discussing the repairs and things like that, most likely.
I think all right, everybody. Have a good night's sleep.
Oh yes, please sit down. Help yourself to some food. There's fresh coffee. Alistair, if you could. So at the moment, Lord Quinn is having your boss, Alistair, serve you all coffee.
Oh shit.
How does Alistair feel about that?
He'll do anything that Quinn tells
He's
him
fine.
to
He
do.
takes it on the chin, completely content to help out with this situation.
How's Alistair dressed?
Fancy.
Is his neck covered?
He's got a big, collar with a bow tie.
But nothing like, he's not wearing like a scarf to cover up vampire marks or something like that.
Or gills?
Or kill.
Or
Oh
gills,
yeah, fair. Yeah.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Eat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay, you can continue being.
Okay, you gotta do some things.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Stress the one I gave you.
Today we will be riding to the Stormwind Manor. First thing, to bring our apologies for the shipment of the ruby's failure, and to give assurances that we will make sure that it is recovered and brought before this wedding ceremony. I will allow them to to utilize you at their discretion. However they need, you will be at their service. However, you will be beginning your investigation today. I will need you to start figuring out where in this town the ruby has landed. Is so to speak, where it has landed. Please, at this meeting, remember you are representing me and my house, and you are to behave in the most respectful and acceptable demeanor possible, keeping side comments to a minimum. He looks directly at you for that. I want to make sure that you know that I very much appreciate everybody here catching wind of this attack last night and coming to my aid. I I'm so glad to know that you're all here and taking care of, well, everything. However, I can protect you here within my realm, but murder is not looked upon so fondly in most of the kingdom. As you all well know, there are justice systems for a reason, and it is important to utilize discretion and logic when ending someone's life. It is quite a serious situation. Should you do so, in Red Cove, they do have laws against this, and you will, without solid proof and good reason, you will be in trouble, and I will not be able to necessarily protect you beyond just the small connections that I have, so to speak, and you would very, very much embarrass me. So please, make sure you're only using lethal force if absolutely necessary. It is bad for business. Bodies are bad for business, just like on the train.
You see Alistair nodding.
Like avidly, like. Be discreet in your investigations, and do not disrupt the wedding celebrations. They are starting today. I don't know if you saw the newspaper yesterday, but they were talking. This is a Red Cove tradition the town celebrates for the entire week. So you will be seeing festivities throughout the week. Today, they're kicking it off. And it will perhaps add a little bit of a complication as well as cover for your presence in various places.
Do we share the information we got from the attackers and prisoners?
Yeah, if you want. They would absolutely. Yeah, he would be like, yeah. And what did you find? Alistair even would be like,
oh yeah,
what did you find from the prisoners last night?
Well, they mentioned a dark one, and coming for us all, and the gills that they had were blessings from the dark one.
Gills. Alistair and they both do that. Gills.
If you heard the tabloid story about the fish people in the sewers, that seems to have a bit of truth to it.
Sewers.
Hi, the right nutters.
Perhaps
We're not making this stuff up.
I mean, even a broken clock is right twice a day, right?
What does that mean?
That means that the
That you think we're broken?
No, the S. What's it called?
What are you talking about?
The
Stormwind Manor?
Nope.
It starts with an S.
Just let me find it. Don't give me any more guesses.
Okay.
I am right up at your grill now.
The other newspaper, the tabloid.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Scrutinizer.
The Scrutinizer.
The Scrutinizer. I mean,
That's secondhand knowledge is a
assume
lot better than what I'm about to
total
tell you
nonsense,
about.
but you know, perhaps they accidentally found a truth.
more concerning though. They mentioned specifically the lordship here being some chosen sacrifice or some bull.
We shall increase the guard.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that'll do it.
But perhaps your lordship has contacts, associates that would be able to have their ear to the ground that could provide us more of a lead on that.
I'm sure we'll have Alistair can take care of that to some extent. Keep an eye out, of course. Use your own your own discretion how you feel fit to spend your time. However, I highly doubt that a fish cult or whatever they are, these guilds and people in the sewers, whatever chaos this is, I highly doubt that they would be capable of the sophisticated theft of the ruby.
Did we know something about the ruby? Like they weren't stealing it for the monetary value. It was more
That's
like
The heist itself probably cost more than the ruby is worth, is what you know.
Something symbolic, or was it taken from a native?
I think the only thing you figured out was that it was clear that the heist had taken more money than the ruby was valued at, most likely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the
As
rest
far
is
as we know right
it
now,
means
Quinn's
something to somebody.
now, and this was supposed to be a gift to the wedding of Prince Quinn?
No,
It's a gift from the dwarves.
It is a gift from the dwarf kingdom to the son of the Lord of Red Cove.
To Eldrick
Isn't it-
Stormwind and Ulu Lightswift, who are getting married here.
Oh, yeah. There you
So
go.
it's kind of like a gesture from the dwarven house to the human house.
In the kingdom, it's customary for the lords to all send gifts.
And
when
in
a
fact,
wedding-
there are
when a
definitely
royal
there are
style
other
wedding
gifts that
happens.
have been making their way here for this royal wedding.
Eldrick Stormwind, and what's the woman's name?
Aldrich.
Aldrich and Ulu.
And
Ullu.
it's like uwu, but with two
Ulu.
L's.
Lady Ulu Lightswift.
No.
Wait,
No. We had a no. We don't need that again.
Lightswift. The Lightswift family is a
Stormwind.
the Lightswifts are a sailing they've got
Like
they've
merchants
got
and
fleets
ships and
of ships and do a lot of like both fishing and transportation of goods across seas.
Are they, is that a lordship or is that?
No,
just
they are just a very
like a
powerful
duke kind of deal.
yeah.
Or is Duke higher than Lord? I don't actually know.
No,
Whatever.
not
They're,
here.
they're
I
like
don't know.
they're upper class, but they're
Yeah.
not royalty.
So, and Eldrick, the son of the Lord of Redcoat.
correct.
Yes.
The son of Dunstan Stormwind and Ilera Stormwind, who you will probably be meeting today.
Yes, because unless you have anything else you want to ask in the office while you're eating your crumpets and having your caffeinated beverages or juice or whatever you'd like.
Hey, where's Quinn right now?
You were talking to him
You're
right in
talking
front
to
of
him.
you.
You were right there. He's
the Lord.
talking.
Yes, he's the one who's telling you that you need to go and apologize, and that he's going to bring you to the place. And
So,
yes.
maybe you want to talk in private with me? You know, I'll just ask it outright. I'm just curious. Do you know where the ruby is?
I know that does he know how it got to Red Cove at all? Or just that it got to Red Cove?
See, I think I know what you know, and I just want to know what you know.
It is here in Red Cove, and that is the only useful information I have.
If you know, but I appreciate that so much. But can you maybe embellish a bit on where you got this knowledge? Like, how do you know? Huh? Like, the fact that you know doesn't change.
At this
the fact that
point,
you learned something.
Alistair is looking at you and going,
I appreciate your thoroughness, my friend. But perhaps we trust the Lord, our employer, at his word.
It would serve me no purpose to hide that information from you if I thought it was
Fair enough.
relevant.
Okay, that's fine. No problem. It's all good, guys.
Has everyone had their breakfast? We're all ready to go?
I just thought of a question I want to ask the prisoners.
Oh, yeah.
I want to ask them about the ruby and see if I get any reaction from them. What do you need the ruby for?
they're all just like, they've actually, if you go down there in the morning,
The one that was spouting nonsense before is nonverbal.
yeah, they're
This
all,
morning.
and the one that it was with it is now spouting nonsense.
The thing, the trinket you pulled off. See if that has any effect.
Oh, I'd almost forgotten about that.
Like I'm behind them both, just housing and
Yeah, they all do that. Yeah.
Well, that seemed to have woke him up.
They still lunge towards it,
Yeah.
but
The ruby.
Ruby, 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 red.
Does the dark one need a ruby?
Cheeseburgers in the ocean.
Yes. Sure, I bet they're Krabby Patties.
oh, nice.
Cheeseburger of the McGeezy's with him.
Oh. And then there's nothing.
Are you ready, kids?
oh boy.
We interrogate them again. I don't know. I never think I thought I'd get this far.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
I mean, that is straight up something with the crazy one. The one that was sane is now crazy and spouting total nonsense. That's all there is to it. It doesn't. Give me an insight check.
It's me or?
Well, you're doing the question.
Anybody
Yeah,
who's-
anyone who wants to pay attention can.
What?
Okay. Yeah.
I was supposed to pay attention.
14.
If you want to roll, you can. You wanted to go down for the questioning.
Well, you know what? We'll see what
Let's see what,
Mark
yeah.
thought his brains are doing this morning. Well, nothing. He's enraptured with this egg sandwich. Like, dude, this is so good.
Yeah. It's
Tell
not
me
clear. It's not clear to you that they know anything about the ruby. He did spout ruby back to you, but after you said it, so it's not. He's not with it, and the other ones aren't talking anymore.
Wish I had thought of that when they were still more with it.
Can I try to like interrogate them? a little
Yeah,
bit?
sure, of course.
I just rolled a 20. Just so not 20.
For intimidation or
Yeah, I was gonna be. Well, I don't want to intimidate as much. It's like so. I don't want to like intimidate, but I also am not necessarily investigating. I think investigation is closer. Like I'm questioning them. I want to be like, yo, so
Yeah, you're sure that they, from their responses, they don't know anything about a ruby. They've never seen a ruby. They don't know what's going
They
on.
don't even necessarily understand the concept of a ruby other than it's a red thing.
I can't help but feel like these things are just pawns in this bigger game here, guys. Something's going on. It's bigger than us. It's bigger than what we're being presented. What you guys think?
Still nutters.
Oh, yeah.
Can I do some kind of roll to see if, like, their decline in behavior seems like they're, like, lack of water or some weird, stupid thing like that?
Give me a medicine check. I guess now that you're talking to these guys again, we gotta switch music.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, you think that they're actually just like that whatever has been affecting them is kind of like rot in their brain. Slowly. And they're at the end of it.
Single-use henchman for efficiency.
Very cheap.
Oh, was that
Did
a
you
pun?
really?
Was that a pun? Efficiency? I don't have any more darts. I want to just throw the gun at you. Why? Thank you, sir.
There you go. Shoot.
How
shoot.
dare! Oh, throw some of those darts back over here. Let us refuel.
Absolutely horrific.
Holy crap!
Oh
my
but
God.
it is time for you guys to make your way.
Alistair comes to get you and bring you to the cart.
Yeah, so
Carriage.
you come out to the front of the place where trains
The
stop.
train station.
The station, and two Raven steeds pull up a stagecoach.
Raven steeds are crow-headed horses, so to speak. They're dark
So,
black, some speckled.
Yeah, we have decided that.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
One other thing. We had thought to inquire with authorities about a missing baker or a missing horse.
right.
So maybe his lordship would help us that way.
They've sent somebody out to start asking around because they're actually going to need to get in contact with Red Cove law enforcement to check in on that.
And to also let them
investigator
know
or something
about
like
what's
that.
happened and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah. It's probably something Alistair would later.
So that has occurred. But in the world here, and we'll switch back to this music. You're done talking to the fish people. The animals here, the vast majority of animals that you've ever seen, have at a long time ago mostly been mixed with birds. And mammals have been mixed with birds. And,
For the most part, that's the
sometimes
most common.
lizards. But
it is uncommon to see something that's not like a chimera, so to speak.
So it's like, it's almost like Avatar, where it's like, wait, are you sure it's not a lizard bear or something? No, they just have a regular bear.
right, yeah, that would be really weird.
A regular bear would be
Yeah.
a rarity.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're saying like it's standard Raven steeds are replacing horses across
Almost
the kingdom.
entirely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are crow horses.
Yeah. So they're all black. A couple of them might have like some little white spotting on their like rear ends, like Like, you know, those little cute dappled horses.
And it's and they're covered in feathers.
Is there a particular reason why the big shift towards chimeric animals?
The old, like the stories from a long time ago are that magic at one point was more prevalent, and the wizards got out of control and were
causing problems.
Yeah,
with
like
the natural order.
this is
of
how you get
things.
owlbears. This is how you get raven steeds. This is how you get
And
pigeon rats.
and a lot, which is, by the way, rat head, pigeon body. Just to clarify.
Right.
You okay, Doug?
Well, like
Wow.
it's like that Reddit story where there's also like raccoon seagull crosses where they're just like these unholy animals that will fight a god for half a bagel, and it's just,
Yeah, that's just normal here, especially in Red Cove.
And the reason unaltered animals are rare is because they're just not as powerful. In general, they lose out in any kind of situation, so they're hard to find. But so yes, you have a Ravensteed stagecoach that you are all ushered into by Alistair.
And it
Lord
is
Quinn is already waiting inside.
Pretty ornate. Like this is for
Little moth, it's fine.
Yeah, he's been buzzing around here too.
I just don't want to breathe them in.
They put you in and you start making your way through the city. You leave the station, and as you leave, you're kind of like exiting your lord's realm and going into the human realm. This is
The human city of
Red Cove.
Red Cove.
There's cobblestone streets. You're hearing the clattering of carriage wheels, not just yours, but other carriages that are going by. And you're starting to go through some of the merchant quarters. This is like just where a lot of like people who are wealthy and running a lot of businesses are living through down here. So you're in the upper areas, far away from the beach at this point, going through the residential areas, and you see people like walking down the streets that look like they're heading towards more of the downtown area where there's parks and celebrations might be going on. And you just see people with like banners and just like children playing in the streets, and it's a really like vibrant atmosphere going on.
Today is the first day of the celebrations for the wedding, and you are seeing people like starting to adorn their little like market stalls with like flags and the crests of both families and that kind of thing.
The crests are the Stormwinds have this white griffin that is just big white fur kind of going all around, kind of looking almost like a storm cloud. But the griffin is there. You can see the beak and stuff like that. And the Light Winds have a kind of spiraled out plesiosaur.
Like Nessie.
Yeah.
If you don't know what plesiosaur is.
Yeah.
And so as they continue down, they go from the merchant quarter to more grand residences.
You can smell fresh blooming flowers.
Old
It's beautiful.
elm trees casting beautiful shade on everything.
And you start off in the distance. You can see that you're kind of like, as you kind of approach the manor, you can see the manor off in the distance at this point. And but as you get closer, you also pass by Red Cove University. It's a massive school, students going in and out of various classes and stuff like this. It's a very Victorian style school for the humans playing the game.
And watching.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
until they finally reached an ornate iron gate.
Yeah, of Stormwind Manor.
Yes.
And as servants pull the gate open for you, and your stagecoach and other stagecoaches are entering into this place, you head down quite a long road up to the manor, and you're going by like sparkling fountains, these vast manicured lawns, topiaries.
Vibrant
That's the
flower
word.
beds. Topiaries is a great word.
And also, you're seeing there are kind of wild, tame-ish shimmer
Yeah,
hearts.
it's actually quite thrilling to see these because they're beautiful.
They are a blend of a peacock and a deer, bright blue, iridescent.
Tall-legged.
And as they
Sweet-faced, but also peacockish.
eating like little bits of flowers and things in the garden, and then seeing the stagecoaches come by, you can see them dart off these blue streaks into more obscured areas.
There's servants tending the gardens. There's some pavilions that are being decorated as well with the flags of the two families.
Yeah.
Finally get to the manor.
Yeah, there's this just like sprawling stone and glass edifice. There's this blend of classical elegance and modern innovation. Just a beautiful, massive manor. Just huge. They definitely are showing off their wealth and their power by this location. Obviously, the whole way in, you've seen it. Better than anything you've ever seen in.
There aren't, even the more wealthy houses don't have a large private road up to their homes. They have like practically an entire park that is their own property. In the middle of the town.
Huge,
so to speak.
tall, gleaming windows, ivory-covered walls.
The carriage stops at the entrance.
Yep, and you all depart. You can see Quinn and Alistair here as well. And there are knights in armor along various spots, all watching. It looks like things are a little bit on high alert here as well. Yeah, but you head into the manor with everybody. There's people to take your coats, and as you enter into the manor, there's this grand staircase, big, like, huge doors, a luxurious interior, like
Chandeliers, polished brass, dark, beautiful old wood, that kind of thing. Very showy.
So that tells me he's compensating for something.
I was just gonna say, it feels like very disingenuous.
Like you have to make a will save not to raise your pinky.
Yeah, it's like it's very grandiose and snooty, kind of. Yeah, you get definitely
It's like it's
pinky vibes.
stuff
for
around
sure.
our faces.
into the main hall here at the manor. There's a lot of people already gathered together, and you can see there is what is clearly Lord Dustin Stormwind, because he has the big on his suit. He has the Stormwind crest.
Yep.
Dustin?
Dunstan, D-U-N-S-T-A-N.
Yeah. He is a kind of a tall, imposing figure in his late 50s, silver hair, piercing blue eyes, like charisma extraordinaire. There's also Lady Alara Stormwind
His wife.
and Aldrich Stormwind, the groom-to-be.
Their son.
Groom-to-be? Is that what you
Yeah,
said? Yeah,
sure.
okay.
That works.
Handsome young man in his early 20s. He's got the same piercing blue eyes as his father. He's well built, and he's in military attire. He looks like he's, served the house well.
Is the uniform well kept?
Oh yeah,
Alright.
yeah.
Perfectly.
Now the Stormwinds are in charge of Red Cove.
Yes,
They are the lords of this house that you're visiting.
and the city, so to speak,
Mhm.
as well.
Yeah, but not just this city, but other cities that are human in the human space. I'm not good at figuring out how to call it.
With family already there?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
also Lights with Family.
So, yeah, you see, when you see the Lord themselves, they're actually boisterously talking with Lord Branton Lightswift, who's
Also in his suit, and he's got the big crest of his family with a plesiosaur on it.
not quite as finely tailored and ornate, but you can see you can tell he used to be on the sea. He was a very active member of their whole thing, so he's got like captain vibes,
I missed this. Who's this?
The father of the bride, Lord Branton Lightswift. So he's got kind of noble naval attire, so to speak.
And running around with them, there is
Running around with
well,
them.
yeah. There's a little 12-year-old boy. He's just having a blast running through the crowd, and chasing after him is another man, looks like he's part of the Lightswift family, trying to catch him. He's in a captain's uniform, and he's a hat and everything.
Those are. Did we say their names?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They're
Doesn't
not.
matter.
They're
So,
minor.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can see that there's a bunch of other people, and there's like all the attendants for the space and everything. And as you all approach in, you can see that Dunstan turns and gestures over to Lord Quinn. He's like, "Oh, you made it! So we're so happy to have you here."
I'm so glad that I could attend. These are my crew.
Fantastic.
My people.
I hope you had an interesting ride.
Yes, it was quite interesting. I do apologize. I know I messaged you in advance just to allow you to absorb the shock of the ordeal. And I assure you, my people will be doing their utmost. We already have the situation in hand a little bit.
Of course, and no apologies necessary. I'm sure your capable people have it all under control. And they go off to kind of have this conversation. They're just like boisterously talking to each other. So,
Well, Lord Quinn isn't so boisterous.
No,
but Lord Stormwind's very exuberant in his behavior.
It's just me. They do not seem all that upset about the ruby.
Well,
I have to agree with you.
the biggest thing is that, like, especially for these guys, you're always showing a good face. So even if they're pissed, they're never gonna tell you.
Yeah, I'm getting a similar
Illness is
vibe to
important.
you, I think. We're like, something else is going on and it's hidden behind us.
Basically, a good barometer of seeing if a lord is pleased with your existence or not is how high their one eyebrow goes.
Oh my god. That would be how you would measure it.
If one goes much higher than the others, then you know you're in trouble.
I mean,
Drogon
it's
kind of like
valuably
side eyes
10%.
watching them speak to see if there's an eyebrow levelage.
yeah, give me a perception check.
Jesus. It's an ancient language I heard about called Browish.
6.
6?
Yeah.
Eyebrows, man.
Yeah, it's yeah. You don't see any.
It's hard to distinguish human eyebrows that make so frail and non-prominent compared to dwarven.
That's
eyebrows.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
fair.
Stone
like-
brow.
It is like you guys like emote with your faces, and the humans it's like they don't do anything.
That's hardly the type.
I wasn't necessarily being suspicious. It was more like some kind of like they were insulting the dwarven gift there. They don't particularly care about it. But if you think it's just a decorum thing for the high and mighties, well, then I get it.
Well, you know, it's just that discipline and, like, yeah, just basically never showing that you're upset, et cetera, decorum, whatever. Like, I can almost guarantee that there's probably a guy that one of the lordships just has in the back that he just punches on the regular just to blow off some steam.
While you're all talking, one of the attendant women of Lady Lightswift, so this is the mother of the bride, one of the attendant women, she comes over to Bartholomew.
Before we do that, one other thing.
Sure.
Can everybody give me perception checks?
Okay.
Oh, good thinking.
And I was also gonna say, like, is the lady like a looker? Because unfortunately,
Oh God!
I rolled a horrible perception check.
The bard.
18.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
Oh, very
Damn
good.
it. Come on, Bartholomew, be good at something. Nope, that's a 9.
Oh my God! Poor Bartholomew.
16.
He has great dreams, and that is it.
If nothing else, he is consistent.
As you're kind of watching over this like little like pre-party kind of get together here in the foyer, you suddenly realize that of all the people here, that
Lady Ulu.
Ulu Lightswift is not present. And you're even getting a vibe of
Yeah, from the two of you that rolled high.
you're getting a vibe that like, man, that's not good, and everybody's trying to cover up for that fact.
Yeah, Lady Alara seems a little nervous, and The groom is a little frustrated, like hiding it, not saying anything, but like you can sense that
He's trying to like put on a really good face in front of everybody that he's talking to.
There's no mother of the bride here?
No, the
The
mother
mother
of the bride is here.
And the father of the
but
bride.
the bride herself is not present.
No, I know, but like
Yeah.
you only mentioned Lord Branton.
Oh,
I
and
just didn't
his-
say the names of the other
yeah, his
Lightswifts.
wife is there, Lady Seraphina Lightswift.
Mhm.
She's a striking woman in her late 40s. Long, wavy black hair with little streaks of silver. She's very dignified, piercing blue eyes, and very serene. She's got, fancy clothes on because she's a fancy lady.
Yep.
And a lot of her jewelry, you will notice, is made of like pearls and coral. It's been polished and,
Is it sharp enough, like polished enough to be sharp?
No, polished enough to be smooth. More.
Okay.
So
Definitely
so
can.
she's not here. And
The Ulu's not here. Yes. So Mark Bartholomew, the one of the women attending to the mother of the bride, because they all have servants that come with them everywhere because they're posh as hell. She kind of walks past you, as if she's going to get some water, and she just kind of gently like tugs on your cloak or your clothing a little bit. She tugs on your jacket a little bit as she walks. She is a plain-looking woman.
No.
She's just a very ordinary young woman.
No, I know, but I'm a tiefling bard.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna roll to see how Mark Tholomew perceives this.
Oh no.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
19. He's picking up what she's putting down. So like,
Yeah.
obviously this is more like a come.
discreet.
Yeah,
please
a
talk to me.
discreet
Like,
come talk. Yeah.
Yeah. No shenanigans going on there. So it's like, okay, cool. If you would please excuse me, and he like kind of goes over and he's like, but how can I help you, man?
So you see her kind of look at you with these piercing eyes. She's very plain looking. She's very tidy, clean. She clearly cares very much about her job. She's very proud of her job. And she looks at you, and you can see in her eyes this kind of mix of like awe and maybe fear and confusion, because tieflings not normal, right?
Oh. Is this about the
Sir, I've heard that the House of Quinn has magic users. Are you a healer?
No, unfortunately. I can basically help you find stuff and occasionally push people away. That's the extent of my abilities at the moment.
Oh.
I mean, I can help you with that, though. Like,
Never mind then. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. I just thought. And she starts to bustle away.
so
Yeah,
she
she runs off.
She's starting to run off.
Oh.
at the
She's
very
turned away
least.
from
You
you
make
and she's going back to
make
her
a
work.
check. What kind of a check would that be? A social
Insight.
insight check, maybe, or something?
no.
We asked Tucker to roll a die. I'm sorry.
No.
No.
So,
It doesn't
no, like,
matter.
it's like maybe 9.
Maybe a 9.
He pulled 119 tonight. That was his only roll.
You reached out to kind of like stop her, and you just totally miss her dress sleeve entirely, and she just bustles back over to the lady that she's attending.
Oh, you know what? Like, at that point, like, he's like, okay, business has been concluded. I'm just gonna move on with my evening, but I will tell Drognar what just happened, essentially. And he's like,
Drogon.
Drogon, excuse me.
Drogonar's a good name too. I like that. Good for
I
barbarian.
think it's from Guild Wars, unfortunately. So,
Ah.
so I go over to Drogon. And I'm just like, hey, so one of the ladies in waiting to lady,
Mother's a bride.
yeah,
The,
Lady Storm.
no,
something?
not Storm. When
Lightswift.
Lightswift.
To Lady Lightswift.
Like a light switch?
I almost went light switch. Maintenance man came out there for a second.
Oh my god.
To Lady Lightswift.
She almost did it again.
God damn it! Stop. God damn it. She came over and was asking for a healer. Maybe you can help her. She also seems very skittish, so I don't know why she needs you either. Might need a little bit of Hippocratic oath, if you know what I'm saying.
Ruins. I'll talk to her. See if she's needs anything.
Okay, word. Thank you.
Word.
I'm going to try. While that's going on, I don't mean to interrupt.
No,
I'm just
it's
going to kind
perfect.
of get near some of the servants of maybe, especially the light swifts. See if I'm getting a scuttlebutt from like where the bride is. What's
Like a
going on.
gossip and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
vibes
I
of the
can
space.
wait on that.
Do you want to do an investigation or perception?
Let this go first.
We'll roll that, and then we'll do this. Yeah.
What did you want to do? Yeah.
In a moment that she's
Investigate.
perhaps like traveling to another group to speak with,
12.
is when I would intervene with her and try and speak.
Okay.
She'll kind of duck away into like a private room sort of space a little bit, and she looks kind of scared, like when you approach her in front of other people. She's like, how may I be of service, sir?
Hello, milady. I have heard from an associate that you perhaps could use a healer. I am able to cure wounds.
Oh,
Would that be of any use to you?
no, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. No.
She looks very nervous, and like her eyes keep darting over to like her attending lady. Like she stepped away from her, and she's
Insight.
Sure.
She,
You're overhearing just a little bit of like, where is she?
nobody can figure this lady out. I rolled a
It's
2
like,
on
don't
the die,
ask.
and there's no
That's it.
pluses. Yeah, 4.
Worst interrogator ever.
That's a 4.
4.
You're like,
Yeah,
tell me
not-
things.
Not sure what's going on. And I think we're probably gonna call it for the night.
Yeah,
That's cool with everybody.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Sorry for wasting your time.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Things to ponder.
Yeah, there's just a lot going on.
Well, now my brain has concocted a weird theory, but we'll see how that.
Weird theories are fun. I like
That's
it.
what we want.
We'll we don't have like an exciting cliffhanger to end this on.
It's a pretty.
But
There's
I
a.
think
This
there's
is
some
a.
curiosity.
Things you can't know, people at home.
Things you
can't know.
can't know. Sometimes.
But thanks everybody for joining us for
Yes.
Kingdom Steam, and there's gonna be more Oddlot tomorrow, which
Oddlot.
should be amazing and weird. Level 20 nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Heading into endgame once again.
Yeah.
Yes, level 20. You got Brad, the brass dragon.
The brass.
The brass dragon. So
Wow.
well,
Cassis, you've avoided your own shenanigans.
I did. I've been rescued from the nightmare that is multi-classing into like 8 fucking things.
But only until all the damage gets dumped on you and you
That's true.
revert.
That's right.
Oh my god. Tiamat just turns to you, blah, 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 and then just a surfer's like, no, dude.
I'm not gonna lie, what you guys
Oh,
are
so you become
describing
more
reminds me
powerful.
of, End of Aether Flux.
Yeah, it feels like that a lot, actually, in
Yeah.
some ways. And then Wednesday,
Wednesday Hunters.
Hunters. Heck
They're
yeah.
climbing a mountain. Currently, they're separated.
Oh, fun!
They had some bad experiences, and 2 of them are together, or 3 of them together. 2 of them are together, and 1 is on his own.
Oh, fun.
That sounds
Yum.
bad.
That sounds tasty for a DM to munch on.
Yeah, so we'll be
And hopefully we'll be back next Sunday
next Sunday, yep.
as well.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good.
Good night,
Thank you for
everybody.
watching.
Next time on Kingdom of Steam, mind your manners.
Oh, okay, that was good.